Nope, it's not the camera settings. By the way, Drew, YouTube can see us like that. So everybody who's watching, we're fixing some tech issues.
Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another edition of Tradeify TV. It is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. It is 60 minutes before the New York opening bell, which means it's time for us to get you ready for your trading day. So as you guys saw, Swiss Nick's camera decided to take a bit of a hot girl walk first thing this morning. So we're trying to figure out what's going on there. We'll get it all situated. And if Nick needs to join us in disembodied God voice mode, he can do that as well. And we're going to try and figure out what's going on behind the scenes there and get this fixed once and for all. But Nick has asked me to pass along that he'll be along as soon as possible. And I can talk, I swear. It's just one of those days already. But so unfortunately for my temporarily only co-host here, I don't have the script in front of me that I have that he has to introduce her. And I'm not sure I have the lung capacity to be honest as well. So I'm just going to welcome to the show again, temporarily my only co-host. Nick will be back very soon. But the one and the only Matcha Mommy, Miriam. Miriam, good morning.
Good morning, Matt. I know. What are we going to do without White Tea Nick this morning? I mean,
at least we're representing that on a White Tea Wednesday, right?
It just feels so different without, the guy who started the whole thing, right? But here we are. So hopefully we can get Nick back on. Apparently Nick's camera is fired as well. So
okay. Actually, excuse me, Miriam. I was just catching up on the chat here. Just a second. Future slaying, matcha drinking, self-muting, hot girl walking, stranger hugging, Slack notification, hating, do not stir, mo, forgetting, foes buzzing, top, bottom tick, loving, rap battle, killing, non-official Disney business, curly trader, matcha mommy, and if it doesn't say micro machines is not the real thing.
Oh my goodness. Wow, you actually killed that one. I will give you a clap for that one. That doesn't even deserve a golf clap. That's a full clap.
That was one breath too. I'm very impressed. I was careful because if I keeled over, now we're down 2 hosts, and so that's just I mean, Miriam, you could handle the show by yourself. I have full confidence in you, but we don't want that to happen.
We don't want that either. I don't know if the chat wants that either. So I'm glad that you definitely you killed that one. Were you a smoker in your past life?
A smoker? No.
Yeah, your lung capacity is just
no. I've never
better
been a
than
smoker.
You said it would be.
No, thankfully, kind of my generation and a few years younger or older started that trend of I hate to date myself a little bit, although you're probably I'm old enough to remember like literally every place you went was just a cloud of smoke, right? Like they had a restaurant that was maybe 20 tables and there's a non-smoking section in the corner, like the smoke's not turning over, right? So it's nice to be able to go. I mean, I'm all for people consuming whatever substances are legal and that they want to enjoy, but I'm not a big fan of cigarette smoke. I do like an occasional cigar on the golf course, but that's about it. But I don't play that much golf, so it really doesn't matter. So,
oh man,
we do have the markets to talk about. So let's do our thing here.
Yep. We got charts to talk about. We got some data coming out as well. So we're gonna get into it, guys. But before we do that, let's do the market wake up. Or maybe not, because Drew is still working on things in the background here. Okay. Guys, we're having some technical difficulties this morning, but we're going to go ahead and just get started here. Drew in the back, if you can move to our charts here. All right, let's do this. So looking like if we can go to my charts, actually, looks like Nick is talking in the background.
This is the chaos of a live show.
It's great. We love it.
There we go. Still my charts though.
We can go to my charts.
Put up whatever you want here.
Well, if you want to, okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for bearing with us here today. All right, so we got ES here on the right, NASDAQ on the left. I'm going to switch to the 1 hour chart here so you guys can see what I am seeing. So interesting session we had yesterday. Definitely a lot of opportunities for us to take. However, we definitely we diddled with the low here on the NASDAQ, and you guys can see this was kind of an area that I had mentioned for a while now. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can really see this. So this is a 4 hour again, but you guys can see this area is a pretty strong area that I told you guys we are trying to hold this. I mean, we talked about this 23,000 level for a while now, right? Even Matt, we were talking about this level possibly hitting yesterday, and we didn't quite get there. We were like 25 points away from actually hitting that level, and you guys can see they're very much trying to defend that 23,000 level. So multiple rejection areas, right? Lots of wicks coming out of this. You can see a lot of buying action happening in this area. So I did go ahead and highlight it. This was originally a 30-minute zone. Now it is no longer, I don't consider it a valid zone anymore, but I still have it on my charts, because I think it is still important to make sure we're aware of it, right? So again, this 23,000 area is going to be key. Now I don't think we get down there today. You can see very strong reaction out of that area. I mean, we pumped another 400 points as we sit right now. So in terms of this action, I think I'm a little, I will say I'm a little disappointed we didn't sweep a little bit further, especially on ES, and I'll get back to that later, but right now we're kind of in the midpoint between the highs we made on Thursday, and then now we're kind of sitting in the middle of that. So we're sandwiched between two zones here. So the zone that I'm looking at is going to be a small 1 hour zone on the NASDAQ. It's sitting at 23,534 to 23,553. So very, very small zone, 20-point zone. But I will be interested to see if we get up there. We do have a little bit of another zone here. You guys can see a little 4 hour zone. I'll actually mark that so you guys can see it. I just saw that actually, but right here we have a little zone as well that we might be able to tap into, and we'll see what kind of reaction we get out of that. But in terms of any sort of upside move, I mean, like I said, this was such a strong reaction that we got that I think, now we're just kind of, probably going to try to squeeze the upside here. But again, there are some levels that I will be watching for us to get through. So I think the biggest one is going to be the one I had just talked about. This 4-hour zone, yes, we can get a reaction out of it. I do kind of like it, actually. So I would be looking for possible resistance sitting at 23,488 to 23,500, call it 23,510. And then if we can get past that, I think we have room again to that 536 level, but that's the level I'll be watching for us to continue, because if we can get past that, I think we have room up to 639. So that's going to be for the upside. For the downside, we do have a demand zone here, a 4-hour demand zone that we did create here in the overnight session. So I would look for a possible reaction out of this demand zone sitting at 23,336. And that goes down to previous day high. So yesterday's high, or I'm sorry. Yeah, looks like previous day high here. No, maybe not. Why am I tripping? Why is my stuff tripping? I don't know why it says previous day.
We've hit our max tech problems for the day, so you're not allowed to have
You know what? Yeah, I know we're maxed out on that, but I need to update these because that doesn't seem right. But let me go to the 1 hour. Maybe it'll change it here. So anyways, we do have this demand zone that I will be looking for us to get to. And actually, yeah, that does look like it's the high. So that was okay. That was a Globex session. Never mind. So in terms of the highs, I would be looking for us to hold previous day high, essentially. So that's going to be what we look for. And then of course the close is sitting pretty much in that same area. So 23,290 to 23,276. So I'll be looking for a reaction. If we get down there, I think if we break these areas, we do have room to possibly touch like the 170s, maybe even the 100s. I don't expect us to necessarily break previous day low today unless we get some sort of catalyst, something comes out. I do expect more upside moves. So I would actually be searching and fishing for longs in this area for a continuation. And then, in terms of that, I don't see us necessarily breaking, but if we do have some room to the downside, at least to this range that we had just talked about for yesterday's low. Now that's the NASDAQ. So let me talk about ES here, because ES, I had mentioned yesterday on the stream that I was kind of hoping for more of a dip here. I was a little disappointed that we didn't get fresher buys here. So I was actually looking for more of a break on ES, especially to just get a little bit further. But we did talk about this level yesterday, the 6373, and we did get down there. That was actually like almost perfectly. So we did hit this demand zone yesterday. It's a 30-minute demand zone. We bounced right out of it, and then now we're just continuing to the upside. So right now, again, same sort of thing on ES. We are kind of sandwiched in an awkward zone, in my opinion. I don't really like where we're sitting on ES, to be honest. I would want to see either continuation above 6460 or a break below 64. Honestly, even call it like just getting out of this range, like this 20-point range that we're sitting here on ES. I really just don't like it. So if we can break down below 6440, we have this demand zone, similar demand zone here on the NASDAQ, but we do have this demand zone again sitting at previous day high and pre-market low, essentially, that I would be looking for us to bounce at. So that level is sitting at 6425, and so I'd be looking for a reaction out of that. If we do break that, however, we do have this next demand zone that I'm not a fan of. I don't love this demand zone just because of the formation, but it is still a demand zone. And it's sitting at 6406 all the way down to 6397. This 6397 is going to be a very, very key area. It's about a 2-point range, actually. I'd call it like 6397 to 6395. And it's a pretty key area. You guys can see a lot of reaction out of here. We actually took shorts around here, but the reaction that we were getting around the 92s was something that I ended up not liking, but we did end up getting the flush. So I would be looking for, like I said, if we do get down here, another reaction in this area. And then if we do for some reason get continuation, again, I would look for this next level of demand that we did tap out of very beautifully yesterday. This was such a great area to actually get long. But yeah, that's what I'd be looking for to the downside. And again, to the upside, I do want to see us actually clear the 60 area, 64.60, but we do have another supply zone sitting here just above that at 64. So you're gonna have to watch price action. It might be a little bit wonky today. Of course, I prefer the shorts here, but it looks like, you know, the longs might be wanting to come in today. So I would be looking, like I said, for previous day high to act as support for us to get long. That's kind of the area that I'll be looking for, instead of trying to, you know, catch the move right at the open. But the first 15 minutes is going to be very important, guys, as always. In terms of data today, I'm just going to open my economic calendar here. So today is Wednesday. We do have Fed members speaking in about 10 minutes or so. And then we have the JOLTS job opening at 10 a.m. Eastern. So that's going to be the major news today. Mark that on your calendars. I know Swiss Nick in the back here likes to mark a little line, a vertical line on his calendar to remind him, you know, not to get into a trade, or just make sure you guys have your stops and all that. So we're going to be watching that. But that's it for me. Matt, walk us through oil and gold, please.
Yeah, and also on the Fed members, Fed Waller is currently speaking on CNBC, and based on his comments, he's basically openly interviewing for the Fed chair job next year. So he's telling us inflation isn't bad, and yeah, we're going to cut rates. So whatever. Anyway, so yeah, stay tuned for that, because and we've actually seen this historically as well. There was a great article about this. I meant to save it in my ADDS just didn't bookmark it, but about various Fed members sort of auditioning and openly interviewing for Trump to pick them for the next Fed chair job. So we're going to watch their comments going into this meeting. I think maybe the end of this week or early next week where they go on embargo, which is one of the most glorious times of the markets for us when the Fed people can't actually shut their yaps for a few days before they run off to vote. I've always said, if you want to catch the entire Fed board, just drag a microphone across the highways of America and you'll find them all. But anyway, and a camera. But anyway, as gold continues to scream higher, guys, this has been just an interesting move in gold over the course, really since the last week of August here, Friday the 22nd, and we basically just screamed higher over 200 points, even as the markets start to push back up. Now, markets have been, fluctuating quite a bit in the previous weeks, but yesterday's reversal sets us up very nicely, I believe, for a further move to the top, if there's no, data that interrupts, or some sort of news or tariffs, et cetera, et cetera. Always have to be cognizant of that. But the GC is basically, as of yesterday, got into breakout mode with a break above 35.80. We basically pinned, and let me zoom in here so we can see this price action a little better. We got a little pinning action for a few hours going on at 6,300 or 3,600, excuse me. I would not rule out another test of that area. But we have pushed above this previous candle high here last night, 7 p.m. Central candle. So for me, a move above 3620 puts us back in the breakout area. And again, it's area, as we move to, in any index, if we move to either new all-time highs or areas where we haven't been for a while, we've got to be very careful in taking trades at that point. Because we're at a point on the chart, either we have not been before, or we have not been for quite some time. So we'll keep an eye on that. CL had a nasty overnight candle, as I believe the news I saw was, I don't know if it was Russia or somebody else, is basically increased production. So we are right back now, basing just above the $64 level. This is such a strong candle, guys, and we talk about the importance of the midpoint of these candles. So for me, about the 64.90 to 64.80 level we need to run to that if we're going to negate this candle and push back up to short-term highs here. But in all honesty, guys, this feels like it wants to crack lower. So a break of the low of this candle, which is 64.03, we're going to call this 64. A break there, we've got a lot of room down to probably the 63 level. I would even venture that we've got room down to 62 if we break that, because it would not only be a break of the short-term lows, but it would basically be a break of what we're seeing, kind of a longer-term trend line here on the 1 hour. So a breakdown below this, and we could see the algos, we could see the bots come in and start pushing this a little lower as big money starts taking more positions. As far as the Russell is concerned, Russell also had a pretty good rally in the afternoon yesterday, but then sold off quite a bit overnight. We're back up to these short-term highs. To me, there's really nothing to do in the Russell below 2360 or above 2330. As long as there's just not a lot of key areas of support or resistance in here, we're just sort of jerking around, and we got to kind of figure out which direction we want to go. I would love a breakdown of the Russell here, but again, that kind of goes against what we want to see today, which is a little more bullish action in the indexes. But we'll see. Again, jolts coming out, Fed speakers. If we got one, we got a lot of them. So people are going to be yapping. I know the president had a news conference yesterday. He'll probably be back to his tweeting and everything today. The next Fed meeting is 2 weeks from today, which means the eyes of the market are going to start turning on that because we're basically through earnings season right now, at least major earnings seasons. All the big names have reported. We don't have a ton of huge things on the calendar before Friday's non-farm payrolls and even after that. So we're going to, especially after non-farm, guys, we're going to see, and again, first non-farm with I don't know if it's the interim or whoever's running the Bureau of Labor Statistics right now. So do we see like how are they going to adjust how they count the numbers? Are they going to not revise any further? Again, it's been a theme basically for the past year, for a few months of Biden administration and a few months of Trump's second administration, that we get jobs numbers that look pretty good on the surface, but then in subsequent job reports, they're all revised down. And I know that there have been Trump allies like Peter Navarro, some of the people that like to, again, just like the Fed members, if you want to find them, just put a camera somewhere and they'll find you, that have floated not doing job reports anymore. So maybe this is the last one, who knows? But regardless of that, guys, we are going to be laser focused on the Fed once the non-farm is done. And so that's going to be, the markets are going to react pretty well to that. But in the meantime, we've got about 33 minutes to the New York Open, and I think we are locked in and just about ready to go. How you feeling today, Miriam?
I feel good. I mean, it's we're coming into a really short week, obviously, because of Labor Day, and so typically with short weeks, it gets a little funky. But we had some decent price action yesterday, and I expect that to follow through this week. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we have, like I said, data pretty much all throughout the week, and then next week, you had mentioned the interest rates, all of that coming out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy. I love a good September. I mean, historically, September is a red month, so I'm looking for these bearish opportunities. I know I talked about the market, possibly getting an upside move today, but guys, I'm going to be looking for some short setups, to be fair. So that's what I really, really want to see, some good action in September. We didn't get the best price action in August. And honestly, the summer months in general. So, and that's kind of like around the time that we started too on Tradeify TV. Guys, shout out to you, by the way, for getting us to 22,000 subscribers. I mean, since we first started, I think when we started, we were at like 6K or something like that. So thank you guys all for supporting us and tuning in with us every single morning. Obviously, you know the drill. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Make sure you like this channel. Share it with a friend, share it with a stranger. You don't have to hug a stranger this time. You can just share the link with them. So, it's great.
Consult your local laws before you go around hugging strangers. So we go.
Good time.
Miriam does very well in her life, but I don't think she wants to be spending $1,000 bailing people out at various places because they said, well, Miriam said it was okay.
Yeah. I would rather not, guys. I'd rather not. Don't use your trading money to get yourself out of jail. That would not be the best use. But yeah, I think September is going to be a good month. I'm excited for it. So, it's just the summer months are hard, man. The summer months are it's historically for me have not always been the best in terms of, just everything. But I'm just looking forward to the rest of this year. So hopefully we get some good trades.
Yeah, I was really happy with yesterday's action. And even if obviously I think, we found setups to trade during the stream yesterday, and there were some really good setups in the afternoon. But in the, I've always I swear I can talk. I've always said I think it's greedy to go into a day and be like, I want 10 setups today. Yes, that's what we want, but that's unrealistic. What I want is the markets to move. I don't give a shit if they move up or down. I don't care necessarily about the violence of the moves or how quick. I just want to see movement. And we this year has been very challenging in terms of, I've said you guys have heard me say, I don't think we're on a 24-hour news cycle anymore. We're basically on a 2 to 4 hour news cycle now. And if you don't believe me, go to any news network out there, whether you watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, whatever you watch, right? They're usually never talking about the same thing 2 hours after they, if there's whatever little breaking news bullshit they have on the bottom of their screens right now, they're not going to be talking about 2 to 3 hours. The markets are very similar, right? Excuse me. The markets seem to have multiple personalities throughout a given day now. We saw that yesterday, right? The markets looked like not only did they want 23K, they wanted to leave it behind. And instead, we rally hard in the afternoon. And now we're 400 points above that area. So, market cycles, which used to take days or weeks, we now see in hours or sometimes minutes. Mm-hmm. So it is a very, very fast-paced trading environment. And this is why, guys, we always recommend people are, when you first get into trading, don't go down to the 1 or 2 minute chart right away. Start getting accustomed to 4 hour charts, 1 hour charts, because if you can't make trading decisions or build your bias on a 1 hour chart, you sure as hell ain't going to be able to do it on a 5 minute chart. Now, yes, as you progress in your career, you need to get down to lower and lower time frames. As much as I think some of my colleagues are insane for going below 5 minutes, even I will occasionally look at a lower time frame chart just to kind of time an entry. But guys, the markets can change at any point. It's why I've always been a see green, take green trader. I'm trying to get a little better on stream, letting the winners run a little more, but I get 25, 30 handles in the NQ, get 10, 12 handles in the ES or subsequent and other, and I'm ready to take profit because the markets can reverse quite a bit. And I've said that to you guys, especially you guys as prop firm traders, as you're hitting certain benchmarks, whether it's your consistency rule for the day, whether it's to get to a payout or whatever, see green, take green in your trades, see green, take green in your prop accounts, right? So I know we saw somebody yesterday say they were basically at a point of a payout, they wanted to build a little more, and they ended up busting out the account in a couple of days. So be careful, guys. The markets, honestly, anything can change at any given time in the market. So make sure you're monitoring that. Make sure you're taking the profits as they're there, and make sure you're having some fun, because this can be a lonely endeavor when done right. But that's what we're here to hopefully educate and entertain you. And hopefully we see Nick back pretty soon, because I can only do a couple of voices. Miriam can do a couple, but it's not the same without 8-bit Indian accent.
Well, none of us have money guns, so
that's true. That's what Lil D-Gen does. Lil D-Gen, yeah. That seems like that's a very D-Gen thing to do for him.
And a cloak. So.
And a cloak.
Yeah, we're still. I think Nick's still working on that in the background, but he also does the London session, guys. So if you guys are on at midnight my time, which is West Coast time, then I think you're definitely going to be able to catch his stream, and he does such a great job. So make sure you catch that with him if you haven't already. The London session with Nick is going to be on every single day here. I think it's 3 a.m. Eastern?
I believe so. Yes, I believe that's the London Open. Also, guys, it is Wednesday, and in a few minutes, we're going to be joined by Amos. If you've missed any of his Sunday night sessions, highly encourage you to check those out. We'll probably figure out if we're going to make any sort of adjustment to his stream, so he's not going toe-to-toe with the NFL on Sunday. But we'll, regardless, it's he's streaming when the markets are closed, so everything he puts out there, guys. You can go back that evening or the next day in the morning while you're doing your morning prep and watch and listen to some of the knowledge he's dropping. So we highly encourage you to check that out. In the meantime, let's see, I'm just we're really kind of trapped in a range here to start the day, Miriam, from about 23,400 up to about 450. Decent sized range. 5-minute ATR in the NQ right now is 14.2. That's pretty good, actually, for still being about 25 minutes, so 5 minute candles before the New York Open. But yeah, let's see what happens. I know I want to break out. I know big shot. Beyoncé wants some short trades and a breakdown.
Oh, I want some shorts.
I want to break out. New all-time highs. Let's fucking go.
No, you know what? We got to get a poll in here. Did we get a poll yet? Oh, we did get a poll. Well, we got a poll about how we're feeling today. A lot of people are feeling like winners. Okay. I mean, this is overall supposed to, a positive poll, but looks like some people need some caffeine. I got mine, so I'm happy with that. But we need to get a poll out. I don't know if background Nick, you're on today listening, but we can get a poll. How are we feeling? Bullish, bearish, sideways? There's that.
We just want to put up the polls because background Nick tells us is his favorite thing to do is to put up the polls.
Oh man. That's great. Yeah.
I could see him. He just lays in bed at night and just irritates the shit out of his fiance by like, oh, I got an idea for a poll tomorrow.
Yeah. And then flashing lights just waking her up. Oh, it looks like his internet went down. Okay, we're having all sorts of fun tech issues today. I'm telling you, maybe Mercury's in Gatorade or something.
Mercury's in Gatorade.
I feel like there's some sort of astrological girl by. See?
I've always just wanted to walk into one of those palm reader places and be like, "Oh, what's your name? Don't you know?"
That would be fun. That would be fun to go to a palm reader.
Maybe what we take control of Nick for that long IRL stream. We'll send him in to do one of those, and then I want to send him to a restaurant to tip with the money gun.
Just like flash it at them.
Yeah.
Here's your money.
Yeah, they bring him the bill, and he just.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be fun.
And then he can pick the money off the floor and use it for bail.
As long as he doesn't hug a stranger, You're like, here's your money, just take it. Actually, we did get that move that we got. I think was due to some Google news that we had. But we had
Google won their antitrust suit. I saw that they don't have to sell Chrome, so Google continues to let Chrome get shittier and shittier as opposed to somebody else. So
Well, they definitely love Nick because they keep kicking him out.
He's tried other browsers, none of it works.
Yeah, so that might describe the the movement that we got yesterday in the overnight. But yeah, really strong push in the afternoon. I mean, we really closed strong in the NASDAQ and then continued the push higher. But yeah, I mean the charts are they're telling me bullish, but again, we're kind of in the middle. We're kind of in the middle right now. So it's kind of like one of those where anything can happen. I think this 6460 on ES is going to be a pretty key level. I don't want to say it, but I'm almost tempted to short any sort of moves that get into this zone. With a stop like above this area right here. I mean, we have a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit going on in this area. That's the best way I could describe it. Very congested.
Full, like Seinfeld Kramer on that one. Just shit.
It just feels like we're very congested on ES, and until we get above I think this like 75 zone on ES, I think we're still, I don't know, something feels heavy about it. But the NASDAQ, that's the only thing though. The NASDAQ, if the NASDAQ's pushing higher, ES is going to have a hard time moving to the downside. So a lot of times we see that divergence between the two, and it's tough when that happens because obviously how do you short one and long the other? It gets hard. But yeah, so hopefully if we do get the continuation, I think if ES feels a little bit weak and NASDAQ starts to pull back a little bit, it'll help move ES to the downside. But that 6460, like I said, is going to be a pretty key area for me to. What did I get? Oh, that's nice. My book map just crashed. Fun.
Yeah. Boy, this stream is just cursed. And it was funny because I actually just missed everything you just said because I was so distracted because, Nick is still in the background there. And I'm assuming he's testing like the latency on the camera because he's got his phone in one hand and he's going like this, like wave your arm side to side in the background. And so I'm just laughing my ass off. That tried not to disrupt what you were doing on the screen, but
That's awesome. Yeah, love this.
Nick will either be back with us shortly, or he's just going to start breaking shit in his office. It's either way, it's going to be entertaining. So
yeah. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
All right. So guys, hopefully in a few minutes, I think about 5-10 minutes, we will have Amos on. We'll watch the Open with him. Amos has been killing it these past few weeks, and obviously on last week's show, he took what was it, a $12,000 payout like live in front of us, and it hit his account like 2 minutes, like less than 2 minutes.
That was so. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was
that's awesome, guys. And that's something that if you're just getting going in your trading like that, doing something like that should be your goal. And I'm not saying you should try to save up your very first payout for that much, right? This comes from, Moss been trading successfully for a couple of years now. So this is kind of just another step on his trading journey. But guys, really, that your ultimate goal is to, for most of us, to trade for a living, right? Make enough money in trading to not only survive, but thrive, right? The first step to that is to get to the point of a payout, right? And so I do encourage people, as soon as you're able to take a small payout, 500, 700, $1,000, whatever, to do that. And really, I'm not saying you go blow that on, whatever stuff I could get in trouble for saying on stream, but honestly, I always tell people, go find something for a buck, $2, whatever. Go buy your favorite candy bar that you haven't had forever, or go if you're like me, like to go to the bar occasionally, get a nice shot of something or a nice drink, but go top shelf on it or something, but just take a few dollars and a couple of minutes and acknowledge what you did. And then it's time to work towards the next one and try to make the next one double, right? But there's all these little signposts along your trading journey. And so it was really cool to see him hit such a major one like that. And we'll see how he's done the last week, and we'll go from there. So
Amos is like my hero when I was like 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how old Amos is. He's young, but he's definitely got so much maturity for his age. And like I said, if I was in my 20s, early 20s, and he would be my inspo, because this guy, he's killing it. He's just killing it. He's such a calm demeanor about him too, where he's chilling. So shout out to him. I'm excited to talk to him again, and he has his own backtesting session on Sundays as well. So we're gonna figure out, I think you said it was during football times or something like that.
Yeah, it's right when the NFL games kick off. So
oh well, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. All the gamblers in trading are going to shift their attention to gambling on football at that point. So it is great. Although I take the opposite approach. Seeing Amos, I'm happy for him, but it just reminds me what a moron I was at I think 22, 23. It also reminds me, if I made a couple poor decisions in college, he could be my kid. So it's got to be careful with.
I'm glad you didn't make those kind of poor decisions.
Yes, a few more poor decisions, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's so he's coming around. Hopefully we get Nick figured out. I expect us to have the whole band back together in the next half hour or so. But in the meantime, guys, if you got any questions, feel free to drop those in the chat. And yeah, we will. We're 15 minutes from the.
Do we have our buddy back?
Is he back? Did you fix it?
Hello.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I mean, so far so
good.
Can
you hear me? So far so good.
Are you powering your computer with your treadmill right there?
I think we got it figured out, actually. I do think we got it figured out. We tested everything.
What the hell was it?
I saw that. You were on the phone with JPal or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, first I was on the phone with Drew for 3 seconds, and I didn't feel like it, and I called JPal to fix it.
Yeah.
So we should be good. I mean,
all right.
What we did was we went back to what we did before I started streaming London, and just reverted back to default settings, basically everything. So as long as it's working, Drew did his magic.
Is the London stream gonna be fucked up?
Look, no. We have a solution for that. However, the ultimate test, because that's every single time when the stream broke, was when I used the money gun. So that's going to be the ultimate test. Ready? All right, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Looks all right. Boy.
We're back, baby. Let's go.
Boys are back. And the girl.
Let's go. Finally. I was so pissed yesterday. The entire day. I missed 2 setups because of the tech issues. I was like,
man,
this was bad.
You know what? Maybe that was meant to happen. Maybe it was meant
Maybe.
to happen. You know, everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason. It's all good.
That is
All
very
good.
true. That's very true. But I'm glad to be back, chat. I'm really really sorry, but we're here now. Good to have you all. I saw that Matt crushed the Merrim intro. However, Merrim, did you intro Matt as well?
I didn't get to, but I'll outro him today. How about that?
All right. I sent you the notes, so you should be good with that one. Oh, but it feels so good to not look at the stream and look like a potato on a Game Boy.
Like we were streaming you on a Nokia.
That's kind of what it was.
Man, those things are indestructible. So honestly, you might have gotten better service on that. Oh man, well, we're glad you're back. We're glad you're, everything's working so far. How about do you want to walk us through what you're seeing today?
You know what? Give me like a minute or two. I need to adjust everything so that I'm fully ready. But I'll be ready in a minute or two.
Sounds good. All right, y'all. Well, we got the poll up here. It looks like so far bullish as always is leading the poll here with 53%. Got my perma bears only 25%, guys. Come on, we gotta get that up. I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? We were kind of split in half yesterday, I think too. But no, I think we did start off more bearish yesterday, which we did actually get a bearish move yesterday, and then we got the move to the upside. But it was a nice day yesterday. But hopefully we'll get some sort of similar price action and get a move as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, guys, we have data coming out at 10 a.m. Jolts jobs. I don't know, whatever, one of those two. But we're gonna have that data come out at 10 a.m. Eastern, and then we'll just go from there. But of course, we're gonna have a Moss on again, and we'll see what he has to say. Hopefully, he has some good setups in line as well. So, speak of the devil, he just popped in the background here, so we'll get him on shortly.
We also have Coach Tank coming on later today as well, so we will see exactly how many buttons he's using on the stream today. So I feel like that's something we could post a poll on as well. How many buttons will Tank have on button today?
And will he wear his white shirt today?
Oh, or is he just gonna go piss off Nick? Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Nick's been through enough in the past 24 hours that,
at this
he's
point,
he's been going through some things. So I really just want Nick to be happy with everyone in the white. I see a Moss already in the background with his white tee. He knows the routine now.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, no, but at this point, nothing can piss me off anymore. Like I'm just very happy that we
careful.
The stream
Hold
issue
up. No.
Careful.
I call bullshit on that.
Well, I'm just in a euphoric state right now. I'm very happy that the stream issues are fixed, because like tech issues, when you don't know what it is, that is the worst thing ever. Like you try literally everything and it just does not work. Very bad feeling, but I'm happy now.
You know what? If you're happy, Nick, we're all happy. So that's where we'll end that. Hopefully this good vibe will keep the technological issues away.
And lead to some good trades.
Yes.
I hope so too. So speaking of happy, should we are we ready for a Moss yet? Do we know?
Give us a thumbs up in the back end, Amos, if you're all right. He's good to go.
Who's ready too? All right. I mean, then let's bring on Amos, the legend. Chat, let's put a welcome Amos in the chat really quick.
Ooh.
Good morning, Amos. How you doing?
Good morning.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Oh, we are
Very
great
good.
now. How are you with your white tea?
Good. Thank you.
Looking good, man.
Thank you. You too, Nick.
Oh,
I love how
man.
Miriam just goes to like her big sister voice when Amos comes in. Like,
I know,
"Hi,
I
how are
really
you?"
do. He is like my little bro. I feel like I have to like take care of you, Amos. Like I just want to
I've seen Amos's stats he posts on Twitter. He doesn't need anyone to take care of him. He's doing just fine.
Like I feel like if anyone talks shit about Amos, I'm just like, what? What'd you say? I'm like coming to the rescue for him. But oh man, how are you doing, Amos? How's your week been?
Great. What about you guys?
Oh, we're chilling. It's a short week. Yeah, we're here. How was your stream?
It was good, really good actually. We had a lot of fun back testing, and Yeah, we had no lags on the last stream, so it was really, really good.
Just
Yeah.
a subtle flex on Nick. No lags.
No, it wasn't.
that
It
was-
wasn't because of him. So
No, I know. I love it. Oh, that's great. Well, we're excited for you to be on today. And wow, took out a great payout or not yesterday, but last week.
Yeah.
We watched you take that payout on the stream. So if you guys missed that, I mean, it was such an awesome session with Amos to begin with, but then Amos took out a $12,000 payout on live and got paid, and it was, you know, less than 2 minutes until it hit your account.
yeah, 2 minutes.
So that was great. Well, we're excited to, you know, trade with you today. Why don't we pull up your charts and go over kind of what you're seeing?
Absolutely. So, you guys can you guys see it?
Yep.
Yes.
You're good.
Yep. Flashbang.
So for now, as you guys know, I'm always watching the opening price of that 1 hour and 4 hour candle to tell me who's actually in control of the market. So before the market even opens, I have no idea of where price is most likely going to go. So this is why I let it play out a little bit. But just for, let's say, bias, I can see that we have an unfilled fair value gap below us, which is, you know, an imbalance in the market. So we could see price opening towards this area, and then possibly buyers would stand up to defend their position and start trading again above the opening price, which would lead to me looking for longs. If this hourly candle closes bearish, though, I will look for shorts and a continuation. But if it closes above the buy side here, I will look for continuation longs.
Okay. Awesome. Seems pretty straightforward there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm observing correctly, Amos, but did you change your bullish candle color slightly? From like a light blue to a darker blue?
Could, to be honest, it could. Because yesterday I tried the green, and then I don't remember. Like I
You
just put
changed.
the blue again.
You
Wait.
changed the blue.
We'll
I
see now. We'll
swear.
see now.
You had a different blue.
Unless...
How dare you change that Pantone?
No,
You're
no,
like
I'm
personally
just
offended by
observing.
this, Nick.
No, I'm definitely not offended. I'm
No,
just,
I know.
I'm just observing. I'm just observing.
Yeah, it's. How did you? It's insane. Actually,
You're a guest
How
on
did you
our
know?
show. You'll have the candle colors
Whoa.
we tell you. Like, come on, man.
God of colors.
but Nick, you're actually right though. I'm surprised.
What,
know.
you changed it? It was lighter,
No, it
right?
It was
Yeah,
a little bit lighter before, yeah.
It was. I didn't even notice. Oh my god! Because yesterday I tried the green, and then just because I didn't like it, I clicked on the bodies here and I put this one. But yeah, it was this one actually.
There we go.
Well, now that we've got that out of the way.
Now that we've covered the important shit on the show
Yes.
today, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it'll be an interesting session. I like your thesis there, Amos. I mean, it's like I said, I talk about this a lot. You know, we all see the same things. We might interpret it differently. We might, you know, one person uses fair value gap, another person uses imbalance, or whatever the case may be. But we're all seeing the same thing, and you know, even to your point, you know, getting a nice dip into like what you called that fair value gap. I see a similar setup. On my charts as well, so it'll be nice to finally hopefully get a trade together. I'm just reading a comment. Trader Guru says, Miriam, your teacup is bigger than your head. It seems like you're having a hard time with it. You know what? Yeah, I like cups, if not bigger than my head, at least as big as my head, so it just feels like I'm being comforted by it. And that's how I roll, guys. That's how I roll. Ask my husband. I mean, I have to eat from like a bowl. If it's not a bowl, like I don't feel like I'm enjoying it. Like it has to be a bowl. If it's a plate, I'm like, all right, this might be mid. This might be a mid meal, but I will transfer everything to a bowl. That's just how I roll.
All right.
How very LA of you.
Is that LA?
That's LA.
So,
Anyways,
just one question then. How do you eat tacos?
How do I eat tacos? Okay, tacos are different. First of all, you don't
Okay.
really you just eat with your hands.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can eat that on a paper plate. I don't care.
Okay, wait. How do you eat sushi? Do you put sushi in a bowl?
No, sushi is sushi. Sushi.
Okay,
first
so
of all, you
basically
use chopsticks.
every food besides food that normal people put in a
Basically
bowl.
anything that's like you can eat it. I'm gonna ruin this. I don't even know how to describe this right now.
Yeah, I was
You know
just gonna
what?
say, choose
Just
your words
ignore
carefully
me.
because we're gonna
Just
mock
ignore
you
me.
endlessly no matter what you say. So
At this point, she's gonna wish tech issues on me.
yeah, she's gonna be messaging Drew, but like Nick needs to have some tech issues right now. Okay, yeah. So she puts all food in a bowl except the ones she doesn't.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm very selective with what I put on a plate. Let's just say that.
Mhm.
Uh,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
I feel like if we keep going back and forth on this, we're just going to end up fighting, and then it just turns into a big battle, and we don't want that. But speaking of battles, it's now time for the opening bell battle.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, Nick is.
Now we're ready.
This is the only stream that actually has somebody taking a hot girl walk on the stream. So we,
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yes. Yes. We
How
just
very
need to get you,
LA,
like,
yeah.
we need to get you a nice long wig. How about you just grow out your hair instead of like, what did we say at 25,000 or 30, 50,000 that you would shave your head? Just grow your hair out.
Yeah.
at
You
that
know
point.
what's funny? When I grow my hair, it just grows like this. So it's weird.
You get a
I'll
straight
send-
grow? Oh no.
because I did have long hair before.
I so desperately want Nick to have a mullet.
Oh my god.
Like
Okay.
that,
Oh my
that would
God.
literally complete me if I saw Nick with a mullet.
Is
Mullet
that
Nick?
so, man?
Oh no. Did he freeze?
I think he did.
No.
God damn it.
Well,
Did I?
Yeah,
now you're back.
you're back, but you were choppy and frozen for a couple minutes.
Nah, that was just a little prank.
Okay.
He's
Hopefully.
like, psych.
All right, guys. So we are just a couple of minutes away from the New York opening bell. I think we got a pretty big session on deck today. We've really just been chopping around for basically the last 4 to 5 hours on the 5-minute chart, kind of be caught in a little bit of a range. So we'll get going here. We'll run it around the horn and see what everybody's looking for. I'm very curious as to what Amos is going to be looking for today in the indexes. But yeah, all right. So guys, about 90 seconds. So everyone, always clear your orders before the market opens. That's something I actually, thankfully, got in my head as an options trader because obviously in a lot of options trades, you're putting, you're a lot of people swing trade options. I know there's 0 to DT and day, but most people are swing trading options. So you put GTC orders good till canceled rather than, daily limit and things like that. So I just have always gotten the habit of making sure my orders are clear across all my platforms. It's something you guys should do as well. Usually has a tab for orders open or working, depending on what program you are. But make sure you clear those guys because it just happened to a buddy of mine the other day. He was literally a couple $100 away from a payout with a firm, and he left an open order. He woke up in the thing and he had busted the account. This was the account he worked like a month on. So tough situation, which is why you always clear your orders. All right, guys. So we are now 20 seconds from the New York Open, which means it's time to get ready, get locked in. And we had a pretty good day of trading yesterday. We're going to have a pretty good day of trading today. We're going to get some top-notch analysis from Amos. And then the rest of us are just going to make fun of each other because that's kind of what we do. All right, guys. It is time. 5 seconds to the New York Open in 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So, Amos, what are you looking for in this opening hour here?
I'm looking to see if price can hold the opening price. So, buyers are going to be stronger, or if we can displace below the open. So, this next 15-minute will basically tell us who's in control of the market, and then I will take a decision rather to wait for a pullback or to enter aggressively for a continuation play. That's basically
Nice. I am kind of hoping that we do get a pop and drop. Let's see. Especially on ES. Every time I hear pop and drop, I think of that song, Pop, Lock, and Drop It. Pop, Lock, and Drop It.
Yeah, we were all thinking of that actually.
I actually hate that song. I was so glad when that song faded out, but apparently I just brought it back, so.
It's like a you problem.
Ooh, NASDAQ getting a little droppy drop here.
You know, I've learned on this stream with you guys, like half of this stream is us just taking that little filter between our brain and our mouths and just turning it off. Say whatever Pop said there.
Usually, yeah.
And Amos regrets it every single Wednesday.
having fun, fun.
What did I join into here?
It's like, man, fuck this white tea.
Hey, be careful, Miriam. There are boundaries you can't overstep, okay?
Yes. Apparently, we all signed a contract that we need to wear white tees on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Nick made us sign.
I read it pretty carefully. I don't recall that in there, but you know.
We just retested daily open on NQ. Now the question is, are we going to hold that or not? That is session open, meaning 6 p.m. EST. That was an important level during my session as well in the morning. My morning. Let's see.
NASDAQ tested VWAP here. Looking like it's trying to bounce from there right now.
That's at the same level, basically. Like 2 points apart. 2 points apart.
2 points apart.
Hey, also, while we wait for price to establish, just a quick reminder, guys. Smash that like button really quick, because 565 people watching, but only 190 likes. Looks a bit sad, you know? So if you have a spare second in your day, please hit that really quick.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
very sad.
In it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, Rich C, you're right. Miriam sang the song, and NQ literally dropped.
Well, market makers probably.
So basically, if we can get Miriam to sing that song during a marbles race, the market will go to zero. New all-time lows.
New all-time lows.
I'm not dancing to it. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, fine. I'll do the dancing.
All right, ES pushing up more than NQ does from VWAP. See where this takes us.
I want to see a tap into the supply here.
Where do you have your supplies on?
It starts at 64.55 and then to 64.60. So it's about a 5 point supply.
Got it.
What are you looking at, Nick?
Right now, so we were in this little range here pretty much since 7 a.m. Eastern time. And right now, what I do expect, if we get a continuation play, I mean, we did just obviously break below, right? If we close below, I do expect to see continuation to the downside. But if we pull back into the range, I would expect that we move higher towards monthly open, weekly open, which is basically Monday's open. Since the month has only been 3 days so far. Let's see how this first 5-minute candle closes, and then most likely I'm not going to take a trade before the first 15 minutes, but just observing right now.
Okay.
So, Moss, are you going for a couple more payouts like that? Is that and then go for your down payment on a Lambo?
I'm trying to get that live account right now. That's really my goal. Okay. I requested on the same day. I requested the payout on the last account, so the 5th account.
Okay.
Couldn't do it on stream though, but it was like I took a trade after the stream and ended up working out. And yeah, so multiple more payouts, and I'll try to be in those leaderboards hopefully.
We'd love to see you there. We'd love to run them while you're on and just kind of let you flex on everybody.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Love it. Ooh.
It's looking nice for shorts.
It is. It is.
It's looking nice for shorts.
It is. It's supposed to get over 80 here today. So I'm.
I love it.
Oh, dad jokes, huh?
Yeah.
I would love it.
You should really be a dad. Based
I'm
on
a
the
dad
amount
without
of
kids. That's good for me.
based on the amount of dad jokes that you have like 12 kids or something.
No, I'm way too well rested to have kids.
Yeah.
My
trader.
got a 1.5-year-old. She looks like she hasn't slept for 2 years, but you know. Actually, she holds up a lot better than I anticipated. But yeah.
All right, so NQ is pretty weak compared to ES.
Which I'm surprised ES isn't getting the drop here. Well, I will be looking at ES. Like I said, the 6460 area is a key area. Again, the 5-point supply that I have, I'm going to be looking for a potential rejection of that. That's why I was kind of hoping a little bit more for a drive into that to take the shorts, but.
Actually, the two reasons that I don't have kids are because there's two things I really value: free time and money. So I wouldn't have either if I had kids. So
yeah,
damn dogs and cats are expensive enough.
I was gonna say you have like 50 of those. So
yeah, we do.
All right, starting to try to break VWAP here. Beep bop.
Beep bop. This is gonna be interesting. It's interesting, especially because during the London session, I was saying that I do expect that we're gonna take daily open out and then move back to Asia lows, which obviously didn't happen. And by the way, guys, anybody who joined the London session, you might remember I said, do not short this just because we tap daily open. Wait until we have a clear breakdown again and confirmation. So I hope nobody took the actual short from daily open, because what we expected didn't happen. But we could see that break now. And for me, if we do continue to move here close below VWAP, I see that we're going to move towards Asia lows, which are at 23,300s pretty much.
I'll be watching this.
Same. Mind connected relaxation. Nick, are you on a treadmill? No, I'm actually just really good at walking in the same place.
Or maybe you just have Parkinson's.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Damn it, Matt, you had to go there.
That escalated quickly. What?
Oh, man. Tough.
Thanks for confirming, Leah. Michael Jackson moonwalk. Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow, you've really established a fan base here in with our Indian community.
Hey, you know what? I got a lot of friends from India. Okay.
Great. Lord have mercy. Putin says visit to China was positive, useful. I love these headlines.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but okay.
All right, let's
Useful, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Useful.
really not be sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing for us, but
Oh man.
man.
We are holding VWAP here on the 5 minutes, so we did open right above, tapped right below it. We're currently holding. We're in a weird zone right now. I don't really like this. I do like that we're not making a big move, though. I do like that, especially right before data comes out.
At 10, right?
Yes. Do you have your little thing marked?
I have not actually, because of all the techie
all the chaos.
But I am gonna put that vertical line on my charts right now. I'm not gonna miss it.
Amos, how do you like? Are you putting news things on your charts as well, or are you just kind of like cognizant of what's coming when it's coming?
I just before looking at my chart, I just go on Forex Factory and I look at the news. But really, usually it's only for 10 a.m. That I look for, because I don't really trade before that. And yeah, so.
Also, guys, just yesterday I grabbed a trial to an option screener as well. So if there's any testing that out in the coming days. So if we get any unusual activity in names that, you know, like the Mag 7 or anything, I'll let you guys know.
Is it like it just shows you the spreads or what's
unusual activity or
okay.
I mean, there's I'm just learning it. I used Flow Algo many years ago, and their prices are just insane right now. So I'm trying that unusual whale screener, but I'm not familiar with it. So it's going to take me a couple of days. Probably I'll watch it for the next couple of days, and then on the weekend I'll probably sit down and really kind of go through some of their videos and stuff. You know, it's like. You know, guys, I always say learn your tools, right? Like, you know, I know some people use like Edgeful, some people use some other things. Just make sure you know what you're using and what it means, right? And usually a lot of that is spending the first month just kind of watching and paying attention without forming any sort of bias or opinions, and then you can go back and kind of go from there. So this is really day one of this, so it'll take me at least a few days, if not a week or two, to kind of get ready for that.
Amos, Isaac is asking, is your model only for 10 to 11? Or do you trade it in other sessions?
No, I trade during the whole day, basically. I try to find a setup that is, A plus in a sense. Like I have to pull the trigger on it. So until I see it, I just don't take any trades. And some days, I walk out cash, I stay cash, and some days, I'll take 2-3 trades. But the main principle behind my trading is if it's not picture perfect, I will not take it.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
That makes sense.
He's like, I don't want no ain't shit trades.
Yeah.
But that's what I like about scalping. It's like you have so many good opportunities that you can be really selective. But let's say you're a swing trader, you have that FOMO because you don't want to miss out on a trade. Let's say that you've been waiting 4 weeks for to happen, basically.
True.
Yeah, you do have to be. Just select.
There's an in-between as well. It's not just a setup every 30 minutes or every 4 weeks, but I agree. Don't you think sometimes, though, that when you get a lot of setups, that you tend to overtrade because like, oh, this one looks good as well. Oh, this one looks good as well. Let me take this one. Let me take this one. Let me take this one. And then you mess with your P&L.
I think the most important thing is not to have a system on the 1 minute chart. It's just to have an overall good understanding of the market mechanics of the system you're trading. Basically, let's say you're a scalper, then if you study when price is going to pull back, and let's say when fair value gaps are being created, what happens at this exact moment, then you will know by looking at the chart if something looks off or not with screen time. And so the most important thing, in my opinion, is not to have, let's say, an entry model or just focused on knowing all those chart patterns, but more about understanding a framework that is repeatable every single day that gives you the right bias, basically. That's the biggest
Understood.
thing. That's the biggest thing, in my opinion, that people lack. It's everyone has an entry model. Everyone, let's say, wait for confirmations, but did you ask yourself, why would price actually go there? Of course, price could do a lot of stuff on the 1 minute chart, but it could be a good reason to go short also, and when someone else goes long.
Yeah.
1000%. For every smart trader going long, there's an equally smart trader going short.
Exactly.
Or a very stupid one could be as well.
I was going to say, for every smart trader going long, there's about 100 dumb traders going short. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
It balances out.
Yeah.
Man, NASDAQ just looking like absolute dog shit right now. Like,
yeah, especially because we have the 50-minute opening range established now.
yes.
But it's like, I don't know. Probably definitely
Ooh, ES getting
waiting
some volume here.
Waiting for that news candle, most likely.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot in these first couple candles. It gets me excited for anything before Jolts comes out.
Yeah.
Yep, starting to get some move here.
We have a 60-point opening range, 66 points. So that's not too...
I like it. I like a tighter range here.
Those are great for breakouts. Not going to lie. But they're obviously not as good to trade the actual open.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to get this break here. Yes,
we are
up here.
Setting up. I mean, daily open is that level that's holding NASDAQ down right now.
Yeah,
like
this is ugly.
Daily open, like on the 1 minute, it's literally the daily open that rejects all the time. So once we break this clean, we could see a very strong move to the downside. But we could also just keep that consolidation range on here until we get the 10 a.m. candle. So
yeah,
waiting time.
Waiting time.
That is a great time to actually smash that like button really quick. It is free, it is fun, and you've never done anything better.
Hey. What did you do this weekend, Amos?
This weekend,
it was a long
weekend. Yeah. Actually, I had a soccer game. It was my friend's birthday, so it was a pretty packed up weekend, I would say.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Didn't know you play soccer.
Yeah, I play soccer.
Nice. Any other sports that you do?
I did all the sports in high school.
All of them?
Yeah. Football, basketball, soccer. What else?
He's like, I'm not just smart, I'm well-rounded. I did all of them.
A true Renaissance man, yes.
Yes.
I was also swimming, but that my parents just forced me to swim every Sunday morning until I was like 16, and it was a pain.
So
I had to wake up.
This was like to last year, then,
by
right?
7.
I love it. He does not deny that.
Listen, if Amos couldn't take some light-natured ribbing at him being young, like he would have not been on this show long ago.
True.
That's awesome. Swimming is good for you, though. Swimming's really good for you.
Of course.
Sports are good for you in general.
Swimming will like definitely get you.
Yeah, I taught swim lessons when I was in college for years, and yeah, it's one of the best cardio that's out there. Especially, honestly, I keep meaning since I moved to this new area to find like a good Y or public pool or something to swim in, because it's really, especially as you get a little older and maybe joints aren't functioning as well as they did when I was Amas's age. It's a really good way to get things moving without kind of low impact.
They make a pill for that, right?
Touche, Miriam. Touche. All right.
The sports, they're really important. Like most of my friends right now are friends that I made my soccer team or my football team, and I still talk with them. They're really it's a really good experience if you're young.
Yeah,
for sure.
We had this discussion today during a London session as well. Could you call it a discussion now? Conversation about sports in general and how it impacts you being disciplined in your trading. And there was a guy who said, I think it was even Market Maker Mario, right? It was you. You said you lost a lot of weight and you feel way more disciplined in your trading right now. Can you confirm in the chat? I don't want to spread fake news here, but I think it was Market Maker Mario actually.
Market Maker Mario. I love how he changed his name to that, by the way.
Yeah, you had to at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we were so much on it, you might as well steer into the skid, right?
Had to, yeah. Embody it. Man, we are holding this area here. The opening range is now you know, still intact so far. I'm glad. I'm actually happy to see this. I would rather that we stay in a range until data comes out in less than 10 minutes or 9 minutes here.
I just see Jim Cramer saying he's bearish on Apple and Nvidia. So excuse me, when I go max out calls on those.
Classic. Yeah, okay. Market Maker Mario confirmed it was him.
Nice. Do you call it football, Amos? Like naturally, you want to call it football, or
yeah, naturally call it football. But since I live in Canada, then we call it soccer here.
Well, technically, I mean, you're not in America, so
America.
America. Why did we call it soccer and then football? Like American football is football. That's what I don't understand.
I don't know. Don't get my British brother-in-law started on that. I'll just, if I'm next time I do the show from home, I'll just bring him on and let him rant.
Yeah, there you go.
About that.
Well, we could just ask Coach Tang.
Yeah. He was a rugby guy too, so he can. That never really took off over here.
Yeah, look, if even Market Maker Mario says inverse Kramer, then definitely. Bye.
Getting a nice little push here. Let's see if we can break out of this opening range to the upside. We're still stuck in a range though. A range within a range. Rangeception is what I call it.
Inception is such a good movie.
Such a good movie.
It's a good one. It's a mind fuck, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
I had to watch it a few times.
Yeah, I watched it like 3 times or so as well. Right.
You'll never convince me Christopher Nolan doesn't have access to some of the best drugs that have ever been created.
Could be.
Oh, the British named it soccer? I didn't know that. Wait, like soccer? Like where? Soccer. Someone was like, you know what we should call this? Soccer.
All right, you know what? I'm going to put that in ChatGPT now. I want to know how this happened.
What? Not football. Football doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all.
Well, to be fair, football doesn't make a whole lot of sense for American football because only the kicker uses their feet.
Exactly. What would you call football? Throw ball?
Okay, it has a very weird origin, that word.
Footy?
No, like soccer.
I'm responding to Schrodinger's stop loss.
Oh, okay. But yes, the word soccer has a very weird origin story. Wait. ChatGPT says in the late 1800s there were multiple types of football being played in the UK, including rugby football and association football. To distinguish them, students at Oxford University began using slang, and they took the word association and shortened it to ASSOC and added the popular ER. So ASSOC plus ER equals soccer. Weird.
Yeah, I like hand egg.
Hand egg. Or I mean, it's a pigskin, so let's like we could call it pig hand.
Pig
hand. Hand pig.
Hand pig. Man bear pig.
Yeah. Okay, this market needs to do something now. We're already going off the rails.
I'm glad you caught on to that at least.
Amos is questioning his life decisions right now.
Like, all right.
Actually, starting to look for shorts here.
I do like the shorts.
Do like the shorts, the sunflower ones.
Sunflower. Is that the new short indicator?
Yeah, actually, it is.
Yeah, what an ugly 5-minute range that we're sitting in here. These candles are just not cute.
They're yucky.
They're yucky. Ooh. Yeah, I think these shorties want to short.
All right, 4 minutes till Jolt's here, guys.
Leia. Nice, Leia. I hope you get this. I hope you get this move.
But I'm pretty sure she's short natural gas because she always trades natural gas recently.
Oh, good for her. Have you ever tried looking at you know, any other symbols of Moss? Like, do you look at gold or oil or anything like that?
I used to look at gold and also the Dow, but you know, my edge is not playing out as well as on NQ. So, you know, trusting my setup a little bit more on NQ. I rather, you know, not take a trade on a day than forcing something on a pair that I'm not really good with. So, staying on NQ most time.
Yep. I like it.
What about you guys? Did you guys trade something else in the past?
I was big in ES for a while. I actually traded ES pretty consistently before COVID. And then, you know, after the COVID crash, tech has pretty much run the market since then. So as much as the NQ, as you know, we'll lovingly refer to it as a monkey on meth, most of the time, it's just, to me, the value in the risk reward profile. As you know, I mean, I'm you know, people in the stream know at least on stream I'm a little slower to take trades, but like I'm pretty aggressive when I go for something, and so the NQ, to me, if you're over aggressive, the NQ will punish you. But if you can, you know, catch the moves right as they're happening, the NQ, you can have a long way to go.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a big options trader, strictly trading options, strictly trading like SPX. So I used to look at ES a lot when I was trading, both ES and the NASDAQ, but I never actually started trading futures until just like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, probably. Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted here for a sec. ES, I was just saying, like, speaking of hard moves, ES is moving pretty strong to the downside. It's weaker than NQ now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get that test of the 64.55s. I mean, we really tapped into like two ticks away from that, but that was the move I was hoping for, getting a nice tap into that area and then a push down. I was actually looking to short that, but let's see if we get this continuation, because this next level here, the 440s is going to be what we need to hold. Otherwise, we can see the 30s pretty quickly.
Daily open is still holding on NQ though. Daily open has some pretty crazy wicks. Like the 5-minute chart is literally just wicks around the daily open.
I had a question, by the way, about options, since you guys know. What is the advantage of trading option? Like, what is there any, or can you make more money than on futures? Or because I know it's harder to calculate your risk because of all the Greeks and stuff, but
I mean, the thing with options is, so the difference with options and futures is, like, with futures you have to actually be really well, like, aware of your risk, whereas with options, especially if you're buying what's like doing very straight, like buying calls and buying puts, you're basically putting in a premium. So you're buying a contract or a few contracts for a set amount of money, say $1,000, and that is the max amount of money that you can lose. We do have this data coming out here, so I just wanted to make sure we're all aware of that. But that is essentially the max amount you can lose. So you're aware of how much you can lose. That's your max amount. Whereas with futures, you have to be aware of like, all right, I might lose, 200, I might lose 500. And if you're not like cognizant of that, like you don't have a stop loss, then you can lose more money. But you can also make a lot of money in options because the volatility is what makes these premiums jump from like $2 to $8 to $20. Like it can be pretty aggressive. But the worst days to trade options, in my opinion, are days like this where we have just complete chop. Because yes, that's when like the factors of Greek will come in. If you're basically on a ticking time bomb when you're trading options. So you want to sell that contract as soon as possible, considering you're holding on to it for like a couple days or something like that, or even like the day of. So yeah,
sorry to interrupt really quick, Miriam, but that's the news candle. Just wanted to make people aware.
I know. I told everyone this is the news candle, but I think I'm going to be looking for shorts here on ES. I want to see if we can tap into this opening range. The only thing I don't like is NASDAQ right now, but I do like ES more for a short.
Yeah, ES looks weaker, that's for sure. NASDAQ is still in that weird daily open consolidation.
I want a little bit more confirmation here before I just only thing I don't like right now. I wanted to see a rejection of the opening range, but right now it's really going to be the 452 area here on ES. And then NASDAQ actually rejecting its opening range high. Let's see.
Fed Bostic is speaking right now too, so just be aware.
Yeah, Mario, I agree with you. I'd rather sell options than buy them as well, but you need a couple shares for those. So a lot of people don't have that luxury, I guess.
Ooh, do I see a giveaway, Paul? I
think we do.
Damn, okay. Well, but we need a like goal.
Well, you're the one who sets those.
Yeah, definitely. And we're at 286 like, guys. Come on, just to put this in comparison, New York chat, London stream had that many likes. Can we get more? Can we get to like 505 at least? So like, if you haven't already, smash that like button really quick. Get us to 505 likes, and that's when we're gonna do a giveaway for you guys. Probably a marble race.
Man, this price action is we're really holding on to that opening range low here on NASDAQ. Anything that we need to discuss over the news, Matt, that you can see?
Nothing. Everything's kind of came in about as expected, which is why it was a pretty muted reaction. So nothing. Yeah.
All right.
We're just working our way through the range.
Anything you're seeing, Amos?
I don't see anything, to be honest. I still lean a little bit more short bias right here. I would want this low to get swept, but we're not forming any displacement. We're pretty much in a chop, so I can't read if we can have any pullbacks or we can play continuation. So here, if we reject this high, maybe we come down, but I don't have enough context to take a trade for now.
Yeah, we just broke through opening range high here, making new
a lot
New
of
York
buying
highs.
pressure coming in. Yeah.
But it's weird. I do agree with you, Amos. I would have preferred for it to first go a little bit lower and then take longs. This is not looking too hot for me right now.
If it swept that low and then would have made that pop, I would have looked for longs, but in this case, it's...
Yeah, let's wait and see. We are pulling back into the into the 50-minute opening range though, so no clean breakout yet.
Well, we actually already had a failed breakdown from there. The first candle after the opening range ticked just a little bit below that range, so Could have a failed breakdown and followed by a failed breakout.
Yeah, let's see. Right now we're at 388 likes. That's already a little bit better. Stream in the background. You're not on the stream. Make sure you open it up and you actually like really quick. And I don't mean that heart in the chat. I mean the actual thumbs up below the video. That's what counts.
That's what counts.
That's what counts.
Otherwise, you have failed in this one simple task
Yeah.
behind you. And you should go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
You had one fucking job. All right, coming back into the range.
I like ES here.
Yeah, ES looks nicer for shorts. I agree. What would you like to see, Miriam, on ES?
I want a
Take
little
it.
bit more of a move, honestly. I want it more into like the 53s. Yeah, pretty much I want to see opening range high get tapped into and then consider a short from there. But I'm also, I was considering it at 51 when it got there.
Yeah.
So, because then my stop would essentially be like a little above the opening range. So it'd be like 56. I just don't want to have, a pretty decent stop loss on this.
Makes sense.
Yeah, price is above VWAP per loco. I see that as well. I'm really looking for a failed break out of the opening range high on ES. That's what I would be looking for. I also just don't like the price action so far. This is whack. Jeez. Dog's going at it. You guys hear that?
Yeah, we hear it, actually.
Not here.
There's a
I heard
neighborhood cat called, I think his name is Toby. And he's like the
Toby?
most beautiful cat. I think he's like an Egyptian Mao or something. I don't even freaking know. But he's always just roaming around. Every time I hear a dog barking like crazy, I'm like, leave Toby alone. Oh, Toto. It's Toto, not Toby. Whatever. Same shit.
Okay. Did your husband just message you that or what?
No, I think it just came to me.
Oh, okay. It sounds like
I probably still got it wrong. Probably like Jack.
yeah.
Alright,
Actually, you see, he put it in the chat now. It's Toto.
It is Toto. Okay, got it.
What's up, Matcha Man?
Matcha man.
Matcha man.
I want to be a matcha man.
man. Dun, 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 dun.
We did just take out the entire session high with this move. This could be an interesting short opportunity right here.
Yeah.
The
Wanna see how this
RSK.
goes.
How to determine the opening range? Basically, just the first 15 minutes after the 9:30 open, so 9:30 to 9:44 and 59 seconds. Mark out the low and the high of that, and that's your 50-minute opening range. Paraloco, that's a great question. Why is Terran's name on YouTube not Curly Papa Matcha?
I have a feeling it's about to be.
Curly Papa Matcha. It's funny. He actually has like pretty curly hair, just like me. Actually, tighter. His curls are.
Yeah. So that will
Got a,
fit.
got a curly fam over here. I love
That
how
would fit.
everyone's always trying to like guess our backgrounds and cultures and all that. It's funny.
What humans do.
Nick is Indian.
I'm very Indian, yes. I am from Bengaluru.
Oh, what?
From Bengaluru.
What's Bengaluru?
Bengaluru is in the very south of India. It's kind of on the same height like Bangladesh, okay? But you gotta go in middle of India, go very down, and you're gonna be at Bengaluru.
Bengaluru.
Yes.
That's
Not Bengaluru.
that sounds like a curry dish.
No, you have no idea.
Like a Bollywood
you
dance.
mean Mateo, you mean chicken tikka masala, yes.
I do like chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, I told you.
just had-
Butter chicken as well, Mr. Hansley.
Butter chicken's bomb. We just had that the other night. Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't. I've
Okay.
never had that.
Oh my
Mariam has butter chicken, butter
Mariam?
coffee, butter everything, okay?
Yeah, the butter coffee threw me. That was
You know what? No, I had some support in the chat. Okay.
our chat's insane. That doesn't exactly. I mean,
Well-
we love them, but they're nuts.
Hey, actually, I need to correct one thing really quick. MJ Singh just called me out. That is not close to Bangladesh. You're right. I meant Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, not Bangladesh. Okay.
Sri Lanka. That's where our coach is from.
Yes.
Yeah, no, the bulletproof coffee stuff is weird. That's just weird. I mean, do your thing if you like it. That's cool, but I can think it's weird.
Matt can think it's weird, so
Mhm.
it's weird.
What
It's
was it? I
too
don't
weird
remember.
for him.
Somebody had said this is years ago. Somebody said I don't even remember the context of the conversation. It just but well, I can think or I can do what I want with this. And I just remember saying, yeah, and I can think you're a moron. So you're free to do what you want. I am free to think what I want about you. Yeah, bulletproof coffee. Yeah, as if normal coffee doesn't get you on the throne quick enough anyway, right? Starbucks, I'll be in there for an hour.
Yikes.
What was it? I heard a story the other day. Somebody was talking about, I don't remember, this was Reddit or something, where it was pranks people have pulled on people for their 21st birthdays. And so, like, one guy's grandpa, he was going out drinking, and his grandpa told him, if you want to be able to outdrink everyone, do like 5 shots of olive oil before you leave. It'll coat your throat, your stomach, and you won't process the alcohol. Well,
Guys, I'm going to try a short here. Sorry. 417 is my entry on the NASDAQ. So I did take that short. I do like the rejections of the pre-market high that we got here. My target is going to be this opening range here. So we are in this.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good trade. That makes sense.
good entry there.
All
Anyway,
right,
end of the story. He pooped a lot. End of story.
Oh no. This might be a quick one, guys. I want to see what we're going to do at VWAP, but I'm going to probably protect a little bit of this here. I'm going to protect that right there. And that
I wouldn't
right.
stress VWAP. We haven't respected VWAP all morning. So yeah,
Right.
you're plowing right through there.
Nice
All right,
short,
let's
Miriam.
Excellent, excellent.
Break here. All right, ES getting the selling pressure as well.
That
Let's
was
see if NASDAQ
clean.
will push this lower. Let's see.
That was very clean.
Always nice when we can start the morning with Miriam looking at the NQ and saying, "Who's your fucking daddy?"
I want to we're going to try to bounce it here, I feel like.
Hey, I got a scam likely call coming through on my phone. Nick, do you want to talk to him?
Yes, I can.
Ooh, I would-
Mr. Anjali.
Do it. Answer it in your accent.
No, because I don't want to be on their thing as having answered the call. That's actually I used to do that all the time, and then I got a lot more of them. And I found out if you even answer the calls, even to yell at them or curse them out, like you get in their system, it registers that you picked up the call.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I would have been so down to answer that, Matt.
Maybe we'll do one at some point, but
Yeah, let's do it. Go like, hello, this is Matthew.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
just a quick reminder, guys. We're at 459 likes. We need 505 to do the giveaway. So if you haven't already, smash that like button so we can do a marble race and get Miriam's trade to TP.
I'm gonna
I
join you.
would-
I'm gonna join you in some shorts if we can pull back towards 412. Hopefully, it doesn't pull back here. For
I
you,
know. I
but-
was gonna say that's literally where one of my stops it. I'm gonna move it back actually, because I
Yeah.
do think that's a little bit tighter.
Yeah,
would
I think we might see cover here, like the new 5-minute candle open higher to create its upwick here. and then the price coming down. It could also not feel it because there's a lot of aggression, but
I'm gonna move it just above because I don't want it to wick me out.
Robert, we're actively in a trade right now. A lot of talking. Miriam's literally in a profitable trade at this moment. What I really am curious, what more you want?
Ooh, I don't like this bounce here. Let's see.
Yes, Cave Trader. That was the end of that story.
415. I want to see 415 hold.
Kamal, she doesn't have any risk anymore. She's at break even or close to break
I'm
even.
literally like right at break even. This will probably stop me out here, which I don't want to see.
By the way, Matt, can we talk about the fact that your TP would have never hit yesterday because of one tick?
I know.
I'm so happy that you moved your stop into profit and caught that 40 points there. Because one tick away from your TP, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Well, Robert, I'm sorry we were late on the trade. I personally apologize to you. That's, man, tough crowd.
Well, we'll see if we get stopped out here because I was up like $1,000 on this.
What's that, Amos? You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I joined Miriam on the shorts basically.
I'm gonna give this a little bit more room.
What's
I think this is a good area where we can bounce from. Nice covering on NQ.
I like
have your stop at the highs there. Stop at the highs of the previous 5-minute candle, and target would be right below that little wiki range.
Yeah.
Wiki.
I like it.
I need to dump it at the 415s. That's the area that I'm looking for them to reject here.
So, Miriam, did you give it more room now, or are you still having?
Yeah, I did give it more room. So I am taking about it's not much. It's really like less than 10 points, like 8 points of risk here. But I do want to see them. I want to see these shorts come in right here, like literally right where around where my entry is. I want to see them reject it.
Mr. Lime, did you not watch yesterday's stream? Clearly
I was just about to say it.
Yeah.
I was just about to say it.
Oh, no, I got this guy. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Literally, Matt took one of the best shorts. That was clean.
Yeah. No, Fred, you're right, man. It's a tough, and this has been, we've got 2 people in active trades right now. It's a fairly choppy market. We haven't seen any breakouts or breakdowns, and that's. And then Tick Thoughts is fading. That's okay. You can fade us. We don't get pissed about. If you see something else, take it. Don't try. We tell you guys constantly, don't try to be us, right? You're your own trader. Find your strengths and weaknesses.
The short was not working out, guys.
Yeah.
I still like it, but it's not. Fortunately, VWAP. That's where I probably should have taken my take profit there.
Yeah, T. That's actually, I think my last 2 or 3 trades on stream have been shorts. I'm a perma bull, but I will if I see an opportunity, I will take it. So,
what a market, man! What a market! Very frustrating.
We need that marble race for Amos to not get stopped out. Come on, guys.
That's definitely not the reaction you wanted to see, but
let me check the like count. We're at 503. Come on, 2 more. We need that marble race for Amos.
I don't like how these buyers stepped in here. That is not.
We can't really get a sustained breakout or breakdown from the opening range yet.
Yeah, this is not it yet. I will look at pre-market high again for a continuation possibly, but let's see.
We got 515 likes now, so let's do it. Let's do the giveaway for a 50K growth account. If you want to participate in this giveaway, you have to like the stream, you have to subscribe to the channel, And in a short moment here, I'm going to drop a keyword. You have to type that keyword in the chat, but only once. If you type it more than once, you will be disqualified, and that would be no fun. So the keyword is, since it's Wednesday, White Tea Wednesday. Tea meaning T-E-E, like an actual t-shirt. White Tea Wednesday, no space in between, one word. Go for it. Good luck, everybody.
No, Pero, we root for everybody around here. Somebody can drop some salty comments. I'm going to hold them accountable for those comments. We don't hate anybody here. We don't just, it is what it is. We try to keep the positive vibes going in here. Plus, if I get too salty, Miriam yells at me.
Yeah. I'm looking to try this one more time, guys. Probably set a stop above this opening range. Ooh, I don't know. Hold on. Waiting. What's your stop, Amos?
455.
Yeah, my stop would be pretty much right around that.
So right there. So we need that marble right to really drop the market.
I'm just gonna try this again. I just got in at 444, angel number. So I'm trying this one more time. My stop is going to be at 65.
I love how you change your voice to speak in your voice.
In my voice? I love it.
Yeah, you sent us some sort of soundbite yesterday, and I'm like, did you inhale helium before this?
No, it's like how I talk.
When you said that, Matt, I cracked. That was so funny.
Yes, for just $1,999 a month, you can get access to our background chat and our course. And what else are we bullshitting now?
Honestly, I would pay for
What are
that.
we bullshitting? We're not bullshitting anything. What do you mean?
Buy our course, 50,000. No lowball offers. We know what we have.
All right, Drew, whenever you're ready, feel free to pull up that marble race. We need the market to drop with the marble race. No financial advice.
Drop it.
Damp it.
Pretty much looking for pre-market high to act as resistance here.
Is Background Nick playing his song for you, Miriam? Playing
I don't know, but he should.
He better.
He better be.
Damn.
Sector 28 says, I want to see a big red candle. We all do. We want to dump it.
Dump it. Oh, Nick says he's prepping himself for a trade. He's got it loaded up. And didn't we determine that's not even the original version of that song?
Yeah, I was just about to ask, Nick, are you listening to the right version now?
I feel like he needs to back test that.
Hey, marble race is ready. Dump it. Everybody's still typing White Tea Wednesday. You can stop now. It doesn't do anything anymore. You don't get added. You're too late. So, Drew, let's drop the marbles.
Mercedes Bermuda is our last commenter. That's a cool ass name. I don't know if that's your real name or nickname, but that is cool.
That's a dope name.
All right, we're off to the race. Floating Fancy's in the lead right now. Tsushima in the lead right now. Snugglebugs again?
Snugglebug.
In the lead? You kidding me?
I will always root for Snugglebug.
It's crazy how she won twice in a row. That's insane. Olivia just got eliminated. First person to be eliminated. Congrats.
If Snugglebugs wins again, she could sell a course, How to Win at Marbles.
Yeah.
Step 1, pay the Tradeify TV team a very hefty sum. Germs in the lead. Johans runner-up. Scooby is there. Scooby, I've seen you in the chat recently.
Points.
A lot.
Wow, you did that really well.
That was really, really good.
Okay, Scoob.
Are we getting that marble dump yet?
Not yet. It's just kind of stalling here.
Yeah, I just got stopped out on this one.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Marble race didn't work today. Damn it. Well, it can still work, but
So, so taking a loss there, Amos, are you just going to retire now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
oh,
holding
people
it.
getting eliminated.
Got a winner.
We got a winner. Johans, you are the winner of a 50K growth account. So please type something in the chat so we see you're there. You have to claim your prize. Johans Moore, please type something in the chat. There we go. That's some clear comments that you're here. Make sure to add your email address to your YouTube channel description. And congratulations on winning that account. It's going to take up to 7 days until you receive the code, so no need to open a ticket or anything. Background Nick will get to it as fast as he can, maybe faster, but up to 7 days. Keep that in mind, please.
Not my day, y'all. Not my day. All right, just got stopped out of that as well. We're breaking a pre-market high here, so let's see if they continue.
It's weird that we're getting such a strong push. I would have expected a short as well.
It could still happen. I mean, the thing is, this candle hasn't closed yet, so.
Yeah.
We could have a short coming in right now, actually.
Amas, do you take SMT into consideration in your strategy or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it into consideration, but it's not the reason why I would enter a trade. It's just
Got it.
It would basically confirm my bias. It's an extra confluence, basically.
Got it.
Do you use it?
Not really. I just saw that we have it on NQ versus ES there on the hourly.
We have levels this 4 hour.
So yeah, pretty much same as you. I look at it, but not my main focus.
Because there's so many of them that you can't really know which one is gonna actually has.
True.
Those rats. Those fucking rats.
Oh my god. I wanted to enter there too.
These fucking rats, man. No, they're playing today. They're playing.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is gonna go higher now. And now dump it. Let's see.
See where this candle closes. That's gonna be important.
Wow.
Yeah, Joshua, you're a bit late with that one.
I hopped in a short.
You're not a short?
right now. Yeah.
All right.
I do like it. I still do like it.
Be honest, at this point, those lows has to be they have to be swept.
Here we go again. All right. I have also entered this short. My stop is gonna be that high. Let's see.
Right now, I'm aiming for those lows here. I really think they're gonna get taken out.
Yeah.
Background Nick is also in a short.
I entered at 445 this time. Not
I'm in
my
shorts
angel
as
number.
well, but I don't have a position.
Well, same, Matt. Same.
Moss, we've got a couple of questions asking if you can kind of talk through what you're looking at on these shorts.
Basically what happened right here is that the NQ made a higher high while ES made a lower high. So that creates a divergence between them. And as soon as we have this, this tells us that, okay, ES doesn't necessarily need to, push price to the upside in order to take its liquidity. So this is basically a protected swing high. So then I look for confirmations to go short from that. And here I had this bullish for value gap. And for me, I tell myself, if we're truly bullish, we should hold this in order to create new highs. But in this case, you see we displaced through it. So sellers are the one controlling the market for now. But I want to see like displacement from this level, aggressive displacement, which we're not seeing right now.
I don't want to jinx it, but I'm looking for longs.
Today is a rough day so far.
Yeah, that's
Rough day.
That's tough.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot that we get fired for fading you, background Nick. Sorry.
Yeah. All of a sudden, your tech problems are going to start right back up again.
I'm not in anything yet. This candle is too strong for me, unfortunately. I would have liked to enter this once we get a 3-minute candle close, but at around the 45s or 50s. Right now, we're already at the highs again, so I'm not going to take a short. Not going to take a long, obviously.
Pero says Trump making an. I don't see anything on my news feed, but thank you, Pero. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I got stopped out again. That's tough.
It is a tough day. It's been a tough day.
It's just been Chop City to start the day
The
off.
thing is, like these shorts that came in right here, this is a pretty good setup. I mean, I really like this setup that we had. Rejection of pre-market high, close the candle below the opening range high, nice deep flush into that, and then just buyer stepped in. So yeah, not looking too hot. Not looking too hot. I mean, at this point, if they're going to push it, they better push it to 500 minimum. Like, this is just ridiculous at this point. I think that's our coach Tank here in the back end.
Yeah. We can hear you, yeah. Coach Tank, we can. Yeah, you sound much better than with your headset. That's for sure. It does sound very clear.
Okay, good.
Although I think you do need to go change your shirt before the show, but
this only has 2 buttons I can undo. I can't even undo anymore.
I think the chat can't hear you yet, though. Just an
Good.
FYI there.
But sounds wise, we hear you. Okay, true. Okay, hopefully that's good then. I don't have to faff around else.
Right, we are approaching that monthly open, weekly open that we spoke about. That level is NQ 23,479. Let's see.
So, Amos, tell everyone what you're going to be working on this Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't even tell you. The Sunday sessions, the backtesting sessions are not going to be on Sundays anymore. They're going to be on Mondays from 5 to 6 p.m. EST. So make sure to tune in those. We're going to do, trade wars, so backtesting tournaments and weekly recaps of the best trades of the week.
Nice.
So people don't have to choose between you and football anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to kind of roll into Coach Tank here. So, Amos, we thank you for being here. So obviously now back testing sessions, as Amos says, so you'll be able to catch Amos on Mondays from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern here doing a back testing session. And as always, he'll be with us on Wednesday live trading. So Amos, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you on stream Monday.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Amos.
Right. Have a great one.
Amos.
All right. I am out of that trade, guys. This is not the day for me. Rough start to September so far for me, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll turn around. But we do have Coach Tank here in the back end. Coach, let us know if you are ready. Give us a thumbs up if you are good to go. Otherwise, we will just wait on that.
Yeah,
that's good. I think that's all right.
Also, we just realized that everybody could hear you before. So let's bring you on stream so they can see you as well.
Oh, that's awful. Hi.
Whenever Drew is ready. Drew, we ready? No. He said no. Okay. So we're just gonna talk to Ghost Tank then. There he is. All right. Good morning, Tank. How we doing?
It's a face for radio. That's why. Hi.
We can see you now. We're good.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good start to your week. Wednesday.
It's
Green
been
Top Wednesday. Hope you're well.
Is it Wednesday?
It is, isn't it? God, you had me wondering. Yeah, Wednesday already.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, okay. So what are you doing in a green shirt?
I was going to say, he's being passive aggressive towards you right now, Tank. That's
yeah.
He's being very unwilling right now.
You know, I've used all my anger and frustration on my tech issues, so genuinely, I'm not angry, Coach Tank. I'm actually very happy that you're here, and yeah,
brilliant. No, it's always good. Always good to see you all. If you're doing well, yeah, fun markets today.
Well, yeah, define fun.
So, Tank, you've been doing these masterclass sessions in the last few weeks. Are those still going on, and how have those gone so far?
Yeah, very good, actually. I mean, it's essentially a deep dive into one of 4 topics. So main headings are technicals, fundamentals and macro, psychology, and risk. So 4 general pillars that I think you need to sort of have under your belt before you start to trade or develop whilst you trade. So ideally, I'm kind of actually tapping into them as we go. I think we have about 25 sessions prepared, and I'm sort of rolling them out as and when I feel there's demand, and I'm sort of gauging that demand from these sessions, so the chat from the Tradeify TV, but also my sessions with live traders, and understanding kind of what sort of issues they're facing. Obviously, most people technically, in terms of analysis, are in a pretty good position, but I did a session on support, resistance, and levels, and entry, stops, and targets, and I think people found it quite useful because I am a certified technical analyst, a professional technical analyst, and the way we sort of analyze levels might be a little bit different to a lot of people. So often, just put in my approach, combining my approach with other people's approaches seems to be a good method, but generally, this session, tomorrow we have another session, and it's going to be on psychology. So I've broken up psychology into multiple parts because it can't be done in one hour. So it's going well. I think people are getting involved. I'm getting lots of messages on Instagram. I'm now one of those people that receives DMs. It's not quite how I thought it was going to be. I sort of understood DMs to be something else, but everybody just wants to know about.
Trust me, you just want to block those. All of them, period. Just wait till you start getting the spam ones. Those are always fun. Actually,
I think my other half, my wife, asked me, she's like, did anybody DM you? So I think she's keeping tabs on that. But no, it's good. Okay, the sessions are going really well. I'm really enjoying them, and I think people are responding quite well, which is always pleasant. But I'm getting a bit busier and busier. We've got the London Prop Expo coming up in a couple of weeks' time here in London. So we're preparing for that. Tradeify are sponsoring, one of the sponsors for that, so we're all getting prepared for that. And plenty of sessions with live traders. We've got a lot of live traders. We've kind of changed up the live program now. There's a lot more incentive. I'll just put this out there right now, guys. There is an opportunity to be trading $500,000 worth of live capital with Tradeify.
What?
Wow.
It's $500,000, and you don't have to do tests. You don't have to do all these funny tasks that some evals require. You don't have to pay anything extra. You just have to consistently trade your account well. Consistent wins, consistent losses, but growth. And once you've proven that you can trade consistently well, you unlock new levels, and that is going all the way up to $500,000 of live capital.
Okay.
You get there, everybody wins. I mean, $200,000 is a pretty good amount to be trading. Monthly returns on that can be rather healthy. So, yeah, the live program definitely is taking off. The bottom line is that we want people to be able to trade going forwards consistently well, taking risk management into their own hands. And that's the only way you can trade with longevity, is if you move into live money. Understand that it's one account, look after it, grow it, nurture it, take from it when you need. That's generally how career traders do work. They don't just sort of have a huge high turnover of evals and props for the next 10 years. It's not really sustainable. So the process that Tradeify got in place to move our traders live and give them an opportunity to trade, like I said, different installments, 20, 30, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, $500,000.
That's pretty sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent amount. I'm hopefully going to be there with you along the way to just sort of have a chat, make sure that psychology's on point, because for sure the approach is going to be different to when you trade evals. I hope everybody's aware of that. It's a different concept altogether, really. But no, it's going well. I'm really happy at the moment, and got a high volume of live traders to work with. Lots of interest in different issues. I've been set up with a live account now as well, so I can understand exactly some of the issues that you guys have with regards to sizes. It's a little bit different to the account that I trade normally, but I now have a Tradeify live account as well, and
Nice.
trade well within my DLL, if anybody's wants to know. Well within my DLL. But we'll roll that out sooner rather than later, but still can't unfortunately trade the UK morning.
While we're speaking, just a little commentary there on NQ and ES. We're pushing hard on both of them. ES is currently reaching session highs, 7:10 a.m. highs basically, and NQ already passed that, pushed through monthly open. We're going up.
Yeah. When you said that you were thinking long, Nick, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was looking at that.
Yep, that was what was happening. The problem was for me, I wanted an entry around 440 to max 450. But I also wanted a 3-minute candle close first, and that 3-minute candle actually closed at 470 almost. So that's why I didn't enter it.
Okay, eating too much.
Yeah, a strong breakout move here. Back above 23,500. Who would have thought that yesterday when we were flirting with 23K? I didn't think there was any way we weren't going to get to 23K. Now, I didn't have a setup, so there was, other than the short I did on stream, there wasn't really something I was particularly looking for longer term there. But boy, it's one of those things, you trade what you see, not what you think. But I thought we were gonna crack hard through 23K.
Well, we almost got there.
We've lost Miriam, have we?
No, she's just on a break.
Ah, fine.
We didn't lose her.
Ah, yes, there she is. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any messages from the.
Does anybody have questions for Coach Tank? For example, Coach Tank, why are you not wearing a white tee? Or Coach Tank, no, I'm kidding. But any questions you want to ask him, feel free to put them in the chat, and he's more than happy to help. He's our psychology coach who helps the live traders become even better live traders and make more money. So definitely a very valuable resource to take advantage of now that he's here.
500k distributed among how many? No, it's your own account. So I'll cut now. If you get to the 500k live, that is your account to trade. Yeah, and of course it's going to be a profit split with Tradeify, but I think it's like 80 or 90% goes to you. So don't worry about the profit split, but the idea is yeah, it's your account. Yeah, so it's definitely worth it. But generally that's the idea. Okay, the idea is that we're going to try and get people into a position. Leia, saw Leia on the, was she on the morning stream as well? Nick, you got
yeah, she always is on the morning stream.
Wow.
It's a good one there. Coach, what is your advice for somebody who keeps passing evals but breaks the pro accounts?
Keeps.
So
when you when they get to live
funded accounts.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, yeah. This is the issue, isn't it? I think the rules when you're trading these evals, a lot of them are going to be not the rules that are applicable when you're trading a live account. The bottom line is that we need to risk less to make more. However, if you're given targets of $1,500 but you're allowed to risk $3,000, then generally you're risking more to target less. That's not necessarily a system that's going to yield longevity when trading a live account. So you kind of need to 180 that mindset and understand that the whole idea of being a good trader is not that you're risking more for less, it's that you're risking less and then you're trading well to then get more. So I think what you need to try and do is actually reevaluate your system. I think it's two different systems. So we have lots of traders that are trading evals that are also trading live accounts. Now, from my understanding of the evals and the sim world, they are not going to be the same systems that you apply there. Okay, generally trading an eval, you have that idea of the reset button, and it's a slightly different concept. You have the rules already there for you, but when you trade live, it's one live account. There's no reset button, and you set the rules. Apart from the daily drawdown, okay, all we set is a daily drawdown here at Tradeify, and that's to stop you essentially killing the whole account for your own good and for our good, because it is real money. But other than that, it's all up to you. So you need to reset when you go live and have a completely different set of rules for when you're trading live compared to an eval. Well, how I'd kind of put it, I don't know, a lot of you play American sports. Imagine playing tag football, American football, in your back garden with your family. If you're a professional American football player, you're not going to wear the same hat. You're not going to play them in the same manner. So even though you're playing the same game, the environment dictates a different approach. So similarly, I'd suggest have a system for evals that yields payouts, but then also have a different system for trading a live account that yields account growth and therefore longevity. And one of the main differences is going to be your risk allocation. Okay, how you go about allowing yourself risk and reward, obviously. So for me, it's having two different systems. I think it's important to understand that they're, like I said, similar games, but the environments are different. Therefore, you need two different approaches. Just like playing tag football in your back garden with your family or playing professionally in the NFL. So I think that's something you want to consider. Okay, two different systems, quite important to apply yourself differently to a live account. And that's sort of thing that I'm going to help with, because I guess for the past 12 years, my background has only been trading a single live account. So for 12 years, my idea has always been, I don't have a reset button. Risk management is so important. If you over risk, had a session just before this, finished just before this, and we were talking about the idea of paper cuts, that with good risk management, it's like having a paper cut. It will heal and you'll get over it. However, if you over risk and you go bigger, it's like getting a stab wound, which takes longer to heal, and it's always going to be in the back of your mind, and it's going to create anxiety. So if your risk management is on point, where you're risking so little, as in a paper cut, you're going to trade objectively, then you're probably going to trade better. So I think risk is the key when you make that transition, but also expectation. When you're trading a live account, nobody trades a live account as a career trader trying to retire next week or trying to hit that huge trade. That's not really how we try and do it. We try and build the account up little and often. And as your account grows, your risk also grows relative to your balance. I've always been taught that risk was relative to balance as a percentage. So as your account gets bigger, you can risk more, and therefore your returns are larger. So it is very different, but I think that's probably the idea. What's advice someone? Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. Or is it better? Is it better on the psychosis to trade breakouts or long support, short resistance? So trading the bounce or the breakout is what you're asking. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that they're two different systems completely. Okay, generally what you'll find is that a breakout system is good, but because generally what you're looking to do is trade the continuation of a move rather than a reversal of a move. Okay, so a breakout is hopefully something that's trending up, hits a level, breaks through said level, and continues the previous move. So it tends to have a little bit more push behind it. But to place a relevant stop loss in that situation is tricky, because generally you should place a stop loss behind a relevant level that could be a bit further down, you see, if you're going long. Whereas if you're trading the bounce off a level, then what you'll find is that you can have a stop loss a little bit tighter because you can be behind said level with a stop, and therefore your risk reward ratios tend to be greater on a bounce trade rather than on a breakout trade. So I think that's probably the difference. It depends if you want to go with a trend or you want to just essentially trade the risk reward ratio of a bounce, because as soon as something bounces to a level, you can potentially get in with a tight stop behind said level and your risk reward ratio will be high. Now, if that yields a hit rate of 40%, you're still making money because the risk reward ratio will offset that. Whereas if you're trading a breakout, what you'll often find is that you need to put a stop loss behind a previous relevant level, and that could actually render your risk reward ratio, lowish, and therefore your hit rate has to be high. So it depends on what kind of trader you are. Okay, so for me, there isn't a perfect answer to that question, I'm afraid, but it does depend on what you have as preference. I know people that just traded bouncers. I know people that placed support resistance, and all they did was as soon as the market hit a level, failed at a level, showed a rejection candle at a level, they got in. And they did that 50 times a day. And what you'd often find is that the market did break the level, stop them out. But when it went their way, they had a high risk reward ratio, and therefore they were profitable. So low hit rate, high risk reward ratio. So it's going to be completely up to you which one of those you prefer. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky sometimes. But yeah, it's definitely a personal preference. Let's go live, stepping up your game and giving a reason for traders who want to go live. Nice. Yeah, if you want to go live, guys, it's really important. Okay, I really do think that that's where longevity is in financial markets and trading, is a live account that you're accountable for. You're accountable for, you take control of the risk management, you take control of the growth. You're not trying to impress everyone, you're trying to pass any tests. You're simply growing an account, and as it grows, when you need to, you can take from it. Okay, but you have to protect it. I use the example of a basil plant. I know it sounds ridiculous, but for 6 years, I haven't bought basil from a shop. I decided to just purchase a basil plant. Basil. Oh, God. Basil is a place in Switzerland.
I was like, what?
Basil,
Basil.
or basil. Okay, we call it basil here in the UK. So I decided not to keep purchasing like basil or basil from the shop. I bought a plant, and you just have to look after it, and then you take from it when you need to take from it. But you have to look after it, of course. And that's essentially the same sort of concept with a live account, is that you have to look after it, you have to nurture it, you have to grow it, and then when you need to, you take from it. Okay, it's a very simple concept. But that plant is not going to grow at a million, at 2 feet a week. Okay, so you need to be patient also. But it means that you no longer need to purchase anything. All you have to do is water your basil plant. Sorry, basil. Yeah,
later
basil.
we have a more important question for you later, but I think I had one question. I saw that not necessarily today, but I often get the question of like of scaling, right? When you start making money, you start getting consistent. Maybe you're trading say 5 micros, and then you start trading 1 mini or whatever the case may be. What is, in your opinion, like an appropriate way of scaling?
So I'd suggest it will be relative to the balance. So for me, it's a case of as balance grows, you essentially risk more. Now, some people, some of my clients here in the UK, they had, for instance, £100,000 to trade. Now, they didn't want to trade that off the bat because they were a bit scared to trade that much. But what they did was they started with maybe £10,000. And what they did was they proved to themselves that they could make a little bit of money on £10,000. So it wasn't the value of the return, it was the outcome of the processes. So if you prove to yourself that you can risk £100, let's say $100, make $200, do that consistently, take a $10,000 account to maybe $11,000 with good process, then you can add in $5,000, and now you're trading $16,000 account, and you increase your risk in that instance. So generally, everything should be done relative to balance size. Somebody put the question there, what's the point of trading a bigger account? Well, generally, as I said, if you keep the percentage consistent in terms of how much you risk, then you allow yourself to have a bad month. Yeah, if I had a bad month on a $200,000 account, and I risked the same amount on a $10,000 account and had that same bad month, I would have blown the account. So everything is relative in percentage. So if you want to scale up, you must prove to yourself that you have the ability to implement a process well. The implementation of a process changes when there's more money at risk. It's as simple as that. So you need to drip feed that and increase that risk slowly. So essentially, I don't know, like making a good mayonnaise or hollandaise, you need to put this in bit by bit, and the idea is that you slowly increase your risk as you prove that your process works. You then have the right, prove to yourself that you have the right to increase your risk, and all of this is obviously going to increase your rewards. Okay, but we're not focusing on the reward to increase the risk. We're increasing our risk based on our balance, and our balance is going up based on our profits. So they're all intertwined, but the idea is if you made it a relatively mechanical process, i.e. a percentage. So if I risk, let's say 5% per day is a lot. Okay, in the real world, guys, we don't risk that much, but if I'm risking 5% per day, keep it at 5%. So essentially, if I then increase the balance, that 5% goes up, my profits go up. So relative to balance essentially should be your risk. That makes sense. And that's how you scale up, really. You shouldn't just arbitrarily scale up because you want more money on a smaller account. It's not quite how it works.
Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I was away for a brief minute, Tank. I only see a bunch of bunch of comments in the chat talking about basil. What happened there?
Oh, I was talking about my basil plant.
Oh, you say basil? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Right. I say basil, not basil.
That's why. Okay.
Man.
But yeah. So why do we keep trading when we are already up? Because sometimes there's going to be situations when the market completely is conducive to your strategy, and what you do is working well. In that moment, you should apply it and you should take what it has to offer, because there will be situations where you apply yourself perfectly, your system, and the market doesn't really give a shit, and your system fails, in the sense you lose money. So essentially, like a little squirrel takes loads of nuts when they're available for a time when they aren't available, you should do the same. When the market is offering you profit in line with your system, you shouldn't stop. You should take as much as you can in that sense on a day when your system is conducive to the market, or the market's conducive to your system, because there will be days when it doesn't work. So generally how I see it is, if I had a really, really good day today, I'm not going to limit my profits today. I'll take as much as I can today, because tomorrow I might apply myself and hit a DLL, like I hit my maximum loss for the day. Does that mean that yesterday I made nothing and today I made loads? No, because in my head I split it. So if I made £10,000 today and tomorrow I lost £2,000, I don't look at the end of tomorrow and go, oh, that was a shit day, I was 2,000 down. I actually say, you know what, I'm 5,000 profit over 2 minus the 2,000 loss. So technically I'm 4,000 up today and tomorrow. Yeah. So the idea is when the market's providing, you should apply yourself, in my opinion.
That makes sense. But let's say somebody worked a 9 to 5, right? And they got their salary every single month, and every single month they get the same amount. And now they start trading, and they need to adapt that mindset. They need to adapt that, okay, in good times, I try to make as much as possible. I take what the market gives me, and in bad times, I limit my losses. And not every month is going to be the same. What would you tell somebody who's coming from a 9 to 5 to adapt that proper mindset of take when it's good and leave when it's not good?
Find yourself a crop farmer and have a good chat with them. And this is how farming has worked for thousands of years. They know that there's going to be some years when things work well, some years when farming is more difficult than trading, because literally the weather is more unpredictable than the market, in my opinion. And so they've devised a way to make sure that they're okay on a season that is poor. Similar for us. Try and understand that you should basically, when you make money in trading, put it in like a water container. Like I've mentioned this before, put it away and then just feed yourself from that on a monthly basis. So if I made, $100,000 last month, I don't start this month on 0. And if I ended up this month on minus 10, that's not how I see it. How I see it is I had 100,000 up there from last month. Last month I paid myself 20. I then had 80,000 remaining. That's available for this month as well. So you kind of need to work out that it's not going to be consistent in terms of daily. It's not going to be consistent in terms of weekly. It's not going to be consistent in terms of monthly sometimes. What it can be consistent is per annum or per quarter. You break that up how you want. And if you look at it like that, you're not going to stress yourself out too much, because you have to be open to the idea that you can have a bad day in terms of maximum loss. You can have a bad week, a down week. You can have a down month. You can have a down quarter as well. Okay, some people have done that. I know traders that have had a down year, but they didn't mind because last year was very good and it accounted for last year and this year. Okay, so I think the idea is split it up and essentially allocate your profits over a longer period. So if you had a really good day today, that should actually yield a really good week already. My week is good. Okay, so do the same for your months. And like I said, put it aside and then take from it is, I think, the best way. Like a little piggy bank. Give yourself a personal piggy bank that you don't take your profits from trading and put them directly into your wallet or your purse. You put them into a little box, and then you take from that box on a weekly basis when you need money.
Or on a monthly basis if you're used to a 9 to 5.
Correct, on a monthly basis.
Or bi-weekly if you're American.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Nick. So, when we talk about salaries, when you start a job, I don't know how it is in the US, but in the UK, when you start a job, you ask them what the salary is. They give it to you in yearly salary. They don't give it to you in. They don't break it down and give you a daily salary. They don't break it down.
Oh, yeah. It's the same in Switzerland.
It's yearly for you, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, and I think it's the same in the US. Miriam, if you apply for a job and you ask them how much are they going to pay you, do they give you the yearly salary or monthly?
Yeah, it's the yearly.
Yeah, but then you get
This is my
paid
point. It's
bi-weekly,
actual.
right?
And you get
It
paid.
depends. Some people are different. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So generally, it's judged on the year rather than like that. But yeah, I know it's broken up every month or every bi-weekly. So generally, look to do it like that. Put all the money in a pot at the end of the month. Work out if you're up or down, and that will essentially negate any negative days. It could even negate a negative week. I mean, I've gone 2 weeks without even placing a trade. It doesn't mean that I've got worried about that, because I actually look at it as a quarter. So for me, it's all done quarterly. So I can actually go 2 months without taking a trade and make up my quarter in a month.
That makes sense.
Generally, that's the way I like to trade, because that will stop you essentially chasing the market, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Yeah.
I do have a question here from the chat for you, because High Five, that's his username, said, I've been trading for over 10 years and not profitable. And then I asked him, like, do you have any questions you got for us or Coach Tank? And he says, yes. How do I overcome losses and not think that I can predict the market? I think those are two separate questions. How can that person overcome losses? I think that goes hand in hand with what you've just been talking about.
Yeah, I think probably one of the first thing you need to do is, there's essentially 2 reasons that you could lose a trade. One, you applied your proven strategy perfectly and the market just wasn't playing ball. Okay, that happens. 2, it was user error, operational error. It was you that messed up. You did something out of line with your strategy. Either you massively over-risked, or you didn't look for the correct confirmations, or you jumped in, whatever it might be. So first of all, you have to differentiate from your losses. Why were they losses? It's really, really important, guys, that if you lose a trade, if you lose money, learn from it. Think of it as a lesson. Think that you've paid money, so you might as well get something from it. And what you can get from it is a learning experience. So the idea is if you've lost, work out, why did you lose? A, did I do everything perfectly and was it just the market? Or B, was it me not applying my strategy correctly? If it was A, and you find yourself applying your strategy perfectly and still losing, then we need to change the strategy. Yes, you need to consistently lose to work out you need to then change the strategy. If it was B, that it was you not applying yourself, not necessarily the market climate, just more your application, then we need to work on protocols to improve your ability to apply your strategy. Okay, that's going to be a conversation you have in the mirror, basically. How do I get better at my application? Then you work out, why did the system fail? Why did I not apply it? And it's very simple. You know, something that I'm doing with all the live traders at the moment is we're working out what sort of situations are resulting in them perfectly applying their strategy, and what sort of situations are leading to them deviating from their strategy. And what we're trying to do is find common factors in both those situations, and find common factors in why they're deviating, and then identify it and then try and put a stop to it. So for me, overcoming losses is a case of work out why it was a loser. Either you didn't apply yourself correctly, or you did, and the market just wasn't playing ball. And then the second thing was, and not think that I can predict the market.
Yeah.
I think I understand.
I mean, it's what we always say, right? With we're trying to react to what price action is actually doing and making the right decisions based on that. And we're not trying to predict in terms of like, oh, it's for sure going to go up. Let me go long here.
Yeah, it's just a massive bunch of ifs and buts and whats, like Boolean logic. So basically you must say, if I see this, this, and this, and then if that happens, the market should then go and do this. And that's based on, as Amas has shown, that's based on backtesting. So you backtest 1,000 scenarios, and in these 1,000 scenarios, if I see this, 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 and this happen, then the market usually does this. So therefore, if you see that situation, you get involved. Now, the market may not do that because it doesn't always work perfectly. I think I had this literally a session like this today, where I was talking about understanding that we're not always going to get it correct. Okay, that's not how it works. When I moved to institution from university, I was put in a room with a bunch of physicists and mathematicians, and our boss said to us, "We want you to try and write some maths that will yield 100% hit rate." So I came from a quantum mechanics, quantum physics background, and I was used to doing a lot of complex maths. And they said, "Write us a piece of maths that will yield a 100% hit rate." And I was cocky out of university, and I said to her, "Give me 2 hours." Now, after 2.5 days of pure maths, I went back to her and she said, "What did you find?" And I said, "I realized it can't be done." She said, "Well, yeah, of course it can't be done, you idiot. Everyone in the building knows that. I just wanted you to find out the hard way." And she put me through 2.5, honestly, I did 2.5 16-hour days of maths, by the way, and found out it couldn't be done. So basically, you have to understand that losers are part and parcel of trading. But the idea is if you have a system that yields profit more often than not, you just have to get used to that idea that you're going to lose, you're going to win, but do it consistently. And when you lose smaller, and when you win bigger. Then over a long period of time, you make money. We don't have to be right that often. I said that with the Roger Federer. By the way, I had a session with someone today, Nick, that had never heard of Roger Federer.
What?
The hell?
Wow.
I know, scary.
What?
And so, I explained Roger Federer when he gave his speech to Harvard. I think it was Harvard School. He said that.
Yeah, it was.
He said that his point for point win percentage was 56%, between 54 and 56% only. So he only won just over half of every point he played in his career, but that led to 22 Grand Slams. So the idea is you just have to be correct consistently long enough, and it will get there. You'll find the profits in the end, but you have to keep testing in that instance.
That makes a lot of sense.
And
also, how can somebody not have heard of Roger Federer? I'm surprised. One of my friends actually worked at Wimbledon as a temporary steward, and she stopped Roger Federer when he was current Wimbledon champion and didn't let him into the changing room because he didn't have a pass.
I think I read about that actually.
I saw the video actually, where Federer explains that story or tells that story. That's really funny.
That was actually a friend I went to university with, a lovely, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, lovely lady from Essex. But she didn't know who he was, but she was working Wimbledon and didn't let him in because he didn't have his pass. Which is brilliant.
That's funny.
I'm just trying to see some more of these questions. Sorry, there's quite a few. What is your strategy you use, or do you have multiple strategies you use? Sorry if you've had this question 100 times. CG. For me, I try to use very few indicators. I try to apply to trading how I apply to cooking, like Italian cooking, simple ingredients done well. So for me, it's a case of support, resistance, trends, a little bit of candlesticks, and that's pretty much it. Okay, but I marry into that the fundamentals, so an idea fundamentally of what I think may be happening, or if there's going to be a bit of confusion. I look at correlations between markets, so I'll have a look at indexes together. I'll have a look at indexes versus gold. Generally, they're moving inversely, so that can help me out. So the idea is very simple, level-to-level moves. I don't target too much. My average risk-reward ratio is 1.38. So if I risk $1,000, I'm aiming for $1,400. So very conservative targets. But that's because emotionally, psychologically, I like to have a high hit rate. And that's sort of the way I trade. And I don't particularly take that many trades. But the idea is that when I do trade, the hit rate's relatively high. Multiple strategies. You can have multiple strategies. So I don't at the moment, but if I were to be trading slightly longer term, my analysis will be a little bit more fundamental driven in terms of understanding macroeconomically what's happening, politically what's happening. But on the short time frames, very much just level to level, and I try not to change too much unless I see myself consistently failing. So consistent application is what you need. What do you say the distinction between being disciplined and waiting for your setup versus being hesitant, fearful? Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So for me, if you can condense your strategy into bullet point checklist, if you see this, get in. And if you can write it out in black and white and have it in front of you, and if you look at a market and it shows it has this, and this, then you should be in. And my point is, if you can simplify it and make it as objective as possible, the decision making, then it'd be very, very clear as to whether you're being hesitant or whether you're actually being watchful. So for me, I try not to trade from guts. I don't like the idea of, you know what, I have a bad feeling about this. For me, all of our information should be based on the charts or some analysis that we've done fundamentally, rather than a bit of a feeling. So for me, if you have it objectively written out that you're looking for X, Y, and Z, and if X, Y, and Z were to occur, you have to be in, then you get in. And if you're not getting in, then for sure you're being fearful. So for me, it's simplify the system to the extent that your partner could trade it. Yeah, that's what we need to try and do. Create a system that was so simple, or the mechanisms and what you're looking for is so ordered that you can show it to somebody and they should be able to look at it and go, oh, so I need to see this, do that. I need to see that, do that. This needs to be here. If this is above that, then we do this. Yeah. So if you can put it in that sort of form, and it can probably fit on a Post-it note. Okay, that can probably fit on a Post-it note. Get that Post-it note up. So every time you sit in front of a chart, if that occurs and you don't get in, then yeah, it's fearful, hesitant. Yeah. See. Okay, Tradeify. When we are up and keep going, sometimes we give it back though, to right. Yep, correct. So it's really interesting. So there are some people, I had a session this week, somebody was £5,500 up, $5,500 up, and ended up -2. So a swing of $7,500 in a single trade. Yeah, $5,500 up in a trade.
Big swing.
And then big swing. Now, for me, you should have, in my opinion, rules to lock in profit in terms of in a trade. So for me, it's done technically behind relevant levels. If I don't have a relevant level, i.e. a new swing formed, then I'll take it as a percentage of profit. So if I'm basically 90% to my profit target, my initial target, then I can trail my stop loss arbitrarily to a level to lock that in. Otherwise, it's behind swings. Now, if you're talking about throughout the day, so essentially, if you had -$2,000 as a daily drawdown today, let's take Wednesday today, and you found yourself, you traded in the morning and you made 1,000, you traded again and you made 3,000, traded again, you made 2,000. So you're now 6,000 up for the day. The question is, do you keep trading? And also, what's your daily drawdown now? So for me, your daily drawdown is not -2 from the 0. You can't go from 6, lose that 6 and then the 2. You should have a trailing drawdown in your head as well. So if you're $6,000 up today and you've closed everything, you still have the right to trade, in my opinion, because if the market's conducive to your system, you should keep trading. But say to yourself, I'm going to trade today, but I'm guaranteed to take home $5,000. Essentially what you're saying is now you have $1,000 to risk. Okay, so from the high of the day of 6,000, you can come back down to 5,000, but you can use that 1,000 to trade. And if you trade with that 1,000 and then you get to 7,000, brilliant, you're 7,000 up. But now you should say to yourself, I guarantee myself I'm going to take home $6,500. Therefore, I have $500 I can risk to keep trading. If you take a trade, lose that 500 and you're at 6,500 now, that's you done for the day. But if you use that 500 and you make yourself another 1,000 and you find yourself at $8,000 for the day, keep trading. but say to yourself, I'm going to guarantee I'm taking home 7,500. So you kind of have a trailing stop loss on your day, as well as on individual trades. Yeah. So for me, it's a case of keep trading, but don't say if I'm $5,000 up today, that I can go all the way down to -2. You don't have that $7,000 swing. Have a trailing stop loss on your daily drawdown as well. That's the sort of methodology, because for me, like I said, there are going to be days when the market works really, really well for you. You should take, because there's going to be days where you take 2 trades out the tracks and you lose, and you're done for the day. That happens. So for me, it's a case of when the market is offering, take, but essentially lock in and guarantee yourself profits for the day. But keep trading with a bit of money, because if the market is offering it, take it. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm actually looking for longs here. Just quick mention on NQ. Waiting for a very bullish 3-minute candle close. Might be the next one though. This one is not really what I'm looking for. Just so you know what we're up to. But Coach Tank, since it's already 11:20 EST, do you have any last inputs, any last words or advice?
Do you have any last words, Tank?
Have any last words before we make you vanish, my friend?
Yeah, I suppose, I spoke today to somebody about accountability again, and we were talking about whether it's worth talking to other people about your trading. I do think you should. So I do think it helps if you talk to other people about your trading, because it will help you stay accountable. But talk to the correct people, okay? Because you need to talk to people that, 1, you kind of respect within the field, 2, are potentially also doing it as well. So doing what you're trying to do, stay disciplined, stick to risk management, so on and so forth. But also the sort of people that aren't emotionally attached to the extent of, I'm going to ask you every day, how's your trading going? How have you been? Did you make money? Did you lose money? I.e., don't tell your partner. So the idea is, I use the example of me doing my jogs last month, my runs last month, messaging Nick. And that was my accountability. Okay, I did my 8 times 10 kilometer runs last month. I did 2 a week and did 80 kilometers. Now there were 3 days that I definitely didn't have it in me to do the runs, but because I told Nick, I actually got up and I did those runs. Now it made me feel good to tell Nick that I did the runs, but it made me feel better that I actually got up and did it. So in a way, I'm kind of using Nick as a tool. So there's accountability, but he's a tool that helps me achieve what I'm trying to achieve. So happy that he's happy, but I'm more happy that I'm happy. And that's what I've told people to try and use me as, is message me, on a Wednesday. So our live traders are checking in on a Wednesday and checking in on a Friday with me. And the idea is yes, they're checking in so that they adhere to their strategy, because if they don't, we're going to discuss it in a bad way in that sense, or understand why, but it makes them stick to their strategy more, but it makes them feel better about themselves as well. So they're using me as a tool to facilitate them sticking to their strategy. Now, it's also because I'm not the sort of person that's going to message them and poke them every day saying, how's it going? Did you make money? Did you lose today? So find somebody within your circle. So with me running, the example would be, I wouldn't ask my mum about that, for instance. I wouldn't ask her to check in on me, because she'd ask me every day, Sanka, did you run today? How was your run? How far did you run today? So on and so forth. Oh, I'm going to start running. And it would just be awful. Whereas Nick just passively waited for me to message him. And when I did, he said, well done, mate. That's brilliant. Keep going. And it's the same sort of thing with trading. Okay, try and increase your accountability by talking to somebody. Don't use Instagram to post about winnings, because you're going to get feedback from people that don't really give a shit about you. So, talk to actual people that care about you. And I think the feedback they give you will help you stick to the goals you're trying to stick to. Yeah, that sort of thing. That I think is useful.
Very well said. Very well said.
You feel like you're burned out. Yeah. No, absolutely. What do you do?
Wait,
well, I'm going to get that bit, don't I?
What are you doing?
I can see little Nicky's in the back.
Yeah, Tank can't stop giving you value, guys. But I have to stop him at this point because you know he dropped too many gold nuggets. He has to come back next week, and he can stay longer with a YT on, but with the green one, I gotta let
Dang.
him go. But no, Coach Tank, we appreciate you being here as always, and thank you for your inputs. But now let's go over our live traders numbers and then talk to Background Nick, aka Lil Degen.
Oh my shit, 27 grand.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I did just enter along here, by the way, guys.
All right, it's too chaotic for me. I'm seeing $27,000. We have top 5 week payouts. Got so much to talk about. Nicks and longs.
Oh well.
Uno.
Lots of stuff.
So many things happening.
So Nixon along now. Got our live traders making, you know, a whole paycheck.
Yeah, a whole paycheck. That's like a salary.
Literally, yeah.
It is.
Watch this area though, Nick. I'm
already out.
Oh, never mind. Drew,
I had a very tight stop on this. I was just trying to get a long stop, but I'm out already.
Yeah, I did in my personal account short ES at this 64-61 area. Not a good look on bulls so far, but I expect this to go down probably to the 46s. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get down there. But VWAP is sitting at 48. Not a good look. This is not a good look so far. They really had a chance to break the initial balance here, and they did not hold it. So we'll see if we get the follow through here. But 48, I would expect ES to possibly hold, and then I would think the 46s. So I'm still in this trade on my personal account, but we'll see. We will see.
We will see.
Yeah, longs. I would say longs if we can hold like 424 on the NASDAQ. Otherwise, like I said, it's not a good look that they could not break this initial balance, or at least hold it. I think Joey would call that a IB fail.
Drew, if you want to pop up real quick, we can go through the spiff winners real quick.
I was just gonna say, yeah, go ahead and do that.
We can go through last week's top performers. So we had top 5 weekly payouts of last week. I mean, 3 5-figure payouts is absolutely insane. It's obviously due to my emails telling them that they need to pick it up. So I credit all that to myself. I will be taking 20% of each of those payouts.
You're like, and that's my cut.
And my cut is there. Rotating job roles here at Tradeify. And then, Drew, if you want to pop up our weekly spiff winners. So last week, obviously, this is representation of our top 3 traders of the entire week, separate from our top 5 payouts. This goes over the total profit that they had. So Keonho, this actually might be his second time winning, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, Drew, for giving you a small image, but $15,565 in profit in that week. So he or she will get a nice $1,000 bonus added to their account.
Very nice.
And then if we want to throw up the monthly spiff, I like how that image was just a little smaller. Hopefully, the monthly one's small too. Damn it. Sorry, Drew. Mohammed with 35.5K in total profit. Keono, who we've seen up multiple times with almost $25,000 in profit, all the way down to in 1 month, our lowest spiff winner is almost $13,000 in profit.
Damn.
Mohammed's going to get $4,500 deposit in his account, and we roll into a new month.
Nice. That's some serious wins there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was fun to cover. I love seeing the massive P&Ls. I mean, I know it's like, psychologically, we don't want to compare ourselves, but like that was fun for me just to look at.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Awesome. Very nice.
It looks like our left traders are crushing it. So, Coach Tank must be doing something right.
Yeah, he's not just here for show. He's doing Lord's work back there.
That's awesome. Man, we are getting the selling pressure coming in here. NASDAQ needs to hold this area right here. Let's see if they can hold it.
Looks like a GP right here. Wait, is it?
This is going very well on these shorts.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, you've been in a short position for quite a while now on ES.
I have.
That was a good entry.
Telling you, it's like, yeah, it was a hard day so far, but I mean, it's been a tough week. I feel like it's been a tough week coming out of August. But so far, yeah, when you get these sort of trades, they're nice. They're nice. Right now, they're trying to hold this 425. Let's see on the NASDAQ if they can hold it. Otherwise, a little bit more downside, I would expect.
Oh, I should mention tomorrow and Friday we have Lumi Trades joining us as a guest.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, nice.
Right. Yeah.
So Miriam got some female support there.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love seeing the female traders.
Yeah. So she'll be, I think she'll be joining us at basically the last hour of the day. So from 11:30 to 12:30 Eastern. She's gonna be joining us on Thursday and Friday, and then maybe I'll let her announce her other involvement starting next week. She can make an announcement herself on Friday. So excited.
Nice.
Very excited.
Sick. Cool.
It'll be great. I know all these traders are just amazing traders that, I mean, we're talking about a few things in the back end here, but yeah, we already have some great traders on board, and I mean, I'm excited for it. So there's so many like great traders out there that aren't even on social media or anything like that. It's just like crazy to think about that, you know, there's this whole other side to the trading world we just don't even know yet.
That's so true. That's how I think about the live traders. It's like I'm looking at, oh, let me see. I don't know how many of these are active, but we've got, 500-600 accounts that I'm scrolling through, and seeing these P&Ls on a day is just insane to me. But you never see any of them on Twitter, so it's whatever.
Well, not everybody is on Twitter.
True. It's gonna take me so long to start calling it X. Like
I haven't gotten around
Nobody's
to it.
called it that since it's always going to be Twitter.
Yeah, I can't get around to it. I just can't do it.
I'll turn the
Well,
tides.
let's just keep calling it Twitter then.
Oh man. Well, Chicago was fun, Nick.
Hell yeah. I needed your Portillo's review. Loved it. Now you
Portillo's was
understand.
good. It was really good. It definitely hit the spot. And yeah, I could see it being a spot for a lot of people when they're, coming out of the bars or whatever, but
Well, the McDonald's on the kitty corner right across the street. That's my go.
oh,
Yeah.
yep, makes sense.
It's like right across the street from a nightclub, so I don't know how it get much better than that.
Yeah, that is prime location. They did their research before they got that. Or maybe the clubs did their research and they're like, you know what, this is gonna be a good spot for this club. So
It's true.
but yeah, good times. How's the weather over there? Is it still gloomy?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's nice and gloomy and cold. I love it.
You're the first person in a really long time that I've talked to that's actually been on board with getting cooler weather. I feel like everyone I talk to is like, no, I want summer to last forever, and I'm like, fuck this
Summer
heat,
is
man.
overrated.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I love summer for a little bit, going outside, to the beach, hanging out. It's nice,
Yeah.
but I want the fall weather.
Thank you.
Summer would be great if it got hot in like May and ended just like 2 months, May to June.
Yes.
Then we're done, and
And then
let's
we're
get into this
done.
cool weather, like 60 to 70 up until winter. That's
Yes.
ideal for me.
Yes, agreed. 100%.
Bring the snow. Hell yeah, bring the snow. I thrive in the snow.
No.
Oh, yes.
Snow in
There's nothing
Chicago's
better than
another
looking out the
story.
window and seeing snowfall, knowing Christmas is coming, Christmas presents and cookies and shit.
Are you
I'm
12?
so excited.
What?
Wait, I was burning it earlier. I've got this, I'm already in the fall candle season. So I got
Oh
this
my
candle bar.
gosh, you are in it.
Yeah. My
He's a
grandma
candle
loves
boy.
to get me these.
Did you get that from the Whole Foods downstairs?
No, this one was for my grandma for my birthday.
Oh,
She
that's
she got me
sweet.
harvest and then leaves. So I got 2 fall candles that are just burning
Harvest and
24/7.
leaves.
Yeah,
You should light them
love it.
together.
I should. They're it's a fire combo.
Fall at Nick's.
I
Good
love
stuff.
that.
Love it. Well,
Nick,
did you take
Matt,
your
you guys
break
know
today? You were in a few shorts earlier.
Yeah,
one
I
short.
tried twice, lost twice. And then of course the one short that I don't take would have been at this 510, 508, 510. We had everything that I usually have, but on the 1 minute it swept the previous 15-minute low. So I didn't take it. And so I'm just watching a 100-point trade just freaking fly without me. So
Sadness.
What's new?
So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm gonna go crack open a beer and cancel the rest of my meetings for the day.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, it was a tough day, a little bit of a tough day. But so far, I mean, honestly, I feel like these bears might try to come in for the rest of the day. That was not a good look. Not a good look on the charts right now for bears or bulls not to continue further.
Miriam, are you still in your short?
I sure am.
On yes. Nice. What's your target again?
I'm probably gonna swing this, honestly.
Oh,
To where?
Probably gonna swing this. I want to see, honestly, I want to see like the 37s at least, and then if we see the 37s, if we don't get back above like 53, I'll likely swing this. But if we can see the 38s, 37s, then I'm gonna look for us to get down to the 28s, and then possibly further into tomorrow. So,
All right.
yeah, we'll see. I have another account that I got into on this, so I have that stop pretty much set at the high. So my stop is literally break even on this if this doesn't work out, which is the one that I intend on swinging.
do you
Nice.
swing often? Trades?
No.
Trades.
I was just about to say, like,
Trades. Market trades.
Click that.
Well, Tradeify after
Do you
dark.
swing often?
Oh god, that's great.
No, I don't swing often. But but when I do, it definitely ends up
HR.
great. So
Without a stop loss, usually.
yeah,
Oh dear.
no boundaries.
Oh gosh, Tradeify After Dark's kicking in.
Good
I love
Lord.
the Tradeify After Dark vibe, and it honestly
My
feels like it's
husband,
like nice and
like-
gloomy here. Like
That's why you got the candles as well. That's great.
I know I need to light it. Although we have these stupid we have these shitty little lighters, like the little zappers,
Oh,
the one that hurts your ears.
yeah, yeah. I know
I
exactly
hate
what you're
this. So actually, it helps that I have headphones on because this would actually just drive me nuts.
talking about.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's literally like a pet peeve.
Oh,
Fiance
that's
will go to
funny.
use it. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna throw that thing away. She's like, don't.
I feel like a lot of animals hate that noise too. Like, does your
My
dog
dog's
react
still
to it?
sleeping. No, here, let me try it.
Oh shit, we can even hear it.
No, she's literally not doing anything. She's not even moving.
We can hear it.
Oh, really?
This is a NQ might be still a nice short here actually. Once this 3-minute closes.
Oh no, Chad's taking the swing joke a little too far. Oh man,
You just stepped in that one there. You know our chat, man. Come on.
I do. I love our chat.
HR, I'd like to file a complaint, please.
I was just thinking, like, Nick, please say trading, please.
Yeah, I didn't think about that until like after I said it.
Oh, you didn't know? Nick's actually the HR guy too. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's why nobody gets fired because they bring a complaint to me, and I'm like, nope, valid.
Yeah.
If Nick was the HR guy, we'd have a big problem.
Yeah, we would. I don't think Tradeify would survive if we ever went corporate. They'd be like, your HR guy approved what? Like, why is everybody on PTO?
Oh, yeah. Right? Why is everyone working?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
This is great.
Yeah, we push the boundaries though.
Oh man. Good
Hopefully, our
fight.
actual HR person does not watch the stream.
Yeah, well, then we have another problem, but
Yeah, fair.
Oh man.
then the
Good
question
stuff.
would be, why is he watching the stream and not working?
True.
Mm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Real Tony
So-
Smith. Why is everyone swinging? Oh gosh.
See what you
What a
did there, Nick? Damn it.
Yeah, that's gonna follow us for a little bit now.
Oh, good stuff.
Probably.
Call me crazy, but I might take it long soon.
It's looking good for that right now.
Stop.
Golden
Mhm.
VWAP, yeah. On the
Until it
nav.
doesn't.
Right, until it doesn't.
Would you take that based on? Are we in TP?
We actually did. Oh, I gotta change my.
Oh,
I
yeah, we
changed
actually
my
are.
fib extension.
No, we
standard
are.
Deviation. Oh, we are. Let's go.
Wait, you added a little highway on your charts?
Wait, is that what it's called?
We call it a
Highway?
highway.
Oh.
The standard deviation is the highway. Yeah.
The SD.
No, but this
highway.
was actually Golden Pocket.
Oh yeah.
Life is a highway.
Oh man, I wish we could play like actual music on the stream. We would just bump all day.
I know. I agree.
we
Although I
did
don't
plus-
have it on, like I can't hear the stream, so I don't actually hear the music. Because then I would hear myself twice, and it would be
Oh
chaos.
yeah, no.
Hey, +5 bonus points for the real Tony Smith for that sunflower comment there. Let's see if we get a strong reaction here in the 3-minute and close. Bearish. I will take a short.
I think they just
hope
need
we
to
don't-
break the IB low and die at this point because
Die already, please.
this is kind of setting up for that. Let's look at the 1 hour. What does the 1 hour look like? Imagine we just like slightly engulf this whole candle. Not slightly. I mean, it would
Slightly.
be. It. I want like a massive engulfing of this candle. That would be nice.
The massive engulfing swing.
Yes.
That sounds like a course.
It
I
does,
buy it.
actually.
For golf.
Massive engulfing swing. Yeah. Sounds like a drink at Top Golf.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love Top Golf.
Place is great. Sponsor me.
Same.
Top golf
Sponsor
is
Team
fun
Nick.
because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but somehow I managed to do very well.
Interesting.
You actually
what's
can
well?
do that at Top Golf.
Like I can. I'm a small girl, but I can swing that thing far.
Okay.
I can swing it far. Okay, you know what?
Hell yeah.
No more swinging jokes.
Yeah,
All right.
I wasn't gonna make a comment. I was just gonna.
I can
you know,
swing
say
real
nice
far,
job.
y'all. Want to see how far I can swing?
Oh, lean into it. You might as well just lean into it.
At this
Be our
point,
most
I mean,
watched stream ever.
Yeah, viewership's going back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
what's
talking
up,
some
Joey?
swinging
How do we
jokes.
get 100,000 subscribers overnight? What happened?
Welcome to
What's
the
up, Mr.
stream.
Morgan?
First
Captain
time, welcome to
Morgan?
Tradeify TV. Please subscribe, like this channel, share it with a friend.
Oh, man.
Yeah, share with your friend. Mm.
Surrounded by
Yeah,
too much
Leia, I am
testosterone.
surrounded by too much testosterone. I feel that sometimes.
Well, Louis gonna join us, so we can even out the team a little bit. She'll bring
Perfect.
so much
Joey.
you know.
Joey, are we on a boat now? Can you finally join the stream from your boat? We're still missing that.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
we
we've
do.
been teased on that enough. Stop teasing us, Joey.
We got to see those
True.
catfish.
At this point, I don't even believe you have a boat.
Ooh.
Ooh, getting called out. Why would he wee woo?
What?
I don't know. At this point, anything's fair
man.
game.
It's a little early for edibles, Mary.
Is it?
No, it's not actually.
For her, it is.
Fair.
Yeah, this would be quite early.
Yeah, it'd be rough to go through the rest of the day. Can't be joining a management meeting and being like, hello.
Hello. Guess what I'm swinging?
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Hey, it's protected. At
I need
those
to get.
heights, okay?
Oh gosh.
Naughty,
I need to get like a
naughty.
swinging prop, like a little swing.
A swinging prop.
Yeah, I love getting these little props. I think it's so much fun.
Hey, same. The money gun.
Hell yeah, mine's in my drawer right now because I lost and I suck.
What do you mean put it in a drawer? You can never put the money gun in the drawer. That's degen rule number 1. Like,
I had to.
There's a spot on the table.
Oh my gosh, there literally is this little 6x5 little swing. I don't know why people buy this. Oh, it's like a little
An
dog
actual
prop.
swing, like you sit on it and you
Yeah, look.
go back and forth. Oh,
I'm
that's
trying a
nice.
short here on NQ, guys.
Oh, you switched
That's
bias now, eh?
I did.
Eh?
Indeed. USA?
USA?
Where's
What is
USA?
She's one of my favorite ones.
Definitely.
OG
One of our
member.
OGs. OGs.
USA?
USA? Why is it so fun to say that?
It's so
US.
fun.
Eh?
Like, it's just like, are you, eh? Is that
Eh?
a question?
Yeah,
Or-
don't you know?
There she is.
Hi, USA. It's so fun. Life is a highway,
Is it?
I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice flat top resistance too at the 452s. I sure like that.
Let's see. Let's see what we can get. We need to push through VWAP here. VWAP. Beep pop.
Beep pop.
Have a nice 2 to 1 R down to the lows. 19 point stop for 38 point target.
I like it.
I'll take that any day.
Oh, they're struggling at VWAP. I think they
Swingify.
swingify.
Swing your 5 line.
Oh man. I'm gonna change the title after the stream and just put live
Swingify
Swingify.
live.
Oh god, I love the chat.
I'm so glad that you changed the thumbnails to when we had Nick Simmons.
Yeah, that was
You'll
great.
Forever remember that.
Yeah, it'll literally just
was one of
always
the
be there. I
classic
actually should
streams.
rename the title so that we know it's Nick Simmons. Hold on. Oh, here it
You
is.
can just always scroll back down and you'll see it.
No, it
No,
just
No,
make
no.
the
I need to be
permanent-
able to search it.
Make the
Live.
London session permanently Nick Simmons.
No,
London session.
absolutely no. You can do that next week
In
when
fact,
I'm on
when you
holiday.
eventually make him an intro video for the London session, it should also say Nick Simmons.
It's him just. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Bob Ross. I was gonna say it's just him painting. No, him doing an aerobics class.
Nick Ross Simmons. That's what's happening.
All right, so if you go
Ross.
search now, it pops up. It's Nick
No.
Simmons.
Damn
Live
it.
futures trading. Nick Simmons, 725. Tradeify.
But we have to actually get you to dress up in that outfit.
Do we
we'll
have
do
to
a
do that?
photo shoot for you.
I
Is
like
that so?
50K subs.
Hey, now I have a HR complaint to file.
Let me see. Denied.
I think.
Oh,
what
you want to
need do-
appeal? Also denied.
Yeah. Let me talk to my boss. Denied.
Oh, good.
I love being HR. It's fun. Yeah, HR is busy today.
Yes.
Jeez. I don't usually work this much.
We can tell.
Yeah. You guys think I'm working? I'm just sitting here eating snacks, watching the stream.
Your
Cheese and his
crackers.
crackers.
Yeah.
I
cheese
know I'm
and
all out of
crackers.
cheese and crackers, unfortunately.
Well,
Oh,
you
devastating.
can,
You just have
you
to
can
walk
get down
down
to Whole
for-
Foods and back before the end of the stream.
I could take everybody with me. We can go get some cheese and crackers.
IRL stream, shopping
Our
at Whole
first
Foods
IRL stream is me shopping in fucking Whole Foods
for cheese and crackers.
for
Love
cheese
it.
and
It's like
crackers.
classical music playing in the background.
Oh my gosh, that's actually genius. Maybe we
Right?
should take a trip to Whole Foods.
That's what I'm saying.
Great. We're getting that push lower now on NQ, which is nice.
It's very nice. It's
Target is 390.
oh, perfect, because that's where buyers are sitting. Lots of buyers.
Nice.
Lots of buyers there. About
Lots of
600
buyers.
orders.
Yeah.
Swing on into Whole Foods.
Oh, that's good.
Just don't want it to double bottom here. That would be sucky.
Icky. Yuck. Gross.
Yikes.
It's right at VWAP. Bop, bop, bop. V-bop.
One apple for $10. You know, surprisingly, the pricing is not that bad. Even in the center of Chicago, it's like,
Yeah.
it's not the worst. I mean, could be better. It's not Aldi.
I mean, see it as you like saving money because you don't have to drive, you know, you're saving some gas money there. So I don't know. Economically friendly.
Now Nick is on his aggressive typing spree here.
Aggressive typing.
Typing like Merriam here.
I like my little clicky keyboard.
The clicky keyboard?
Listen, there's many ways people make money on the internet, okay? And if I opened
Mhm.
up a stream just for my clicky keyboard, and that's it,
I
I'm
thought
sure
we were
I'd
going in a
get
different
some
direction
viewers.
with that.
What?
Is that so?
I'm just saying. If,
Matcha reviews with the Matcha Mommy.
Listen, there are
Sounds fire.
some crazy ways people are making money on the internet. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm
that
in.
is
I'll do
very
some
true.
cheese reviews.
Cheese
Reviews, cheese and cracker reviews.
Yeah,
I'd,
I can be
I'd
quite
follow
entertaining when I'm excited about eating food.
I'll do some Panda Express reviews if you want.
that.
We just need to start a whole new stream segment that is all based on food reviews.
I
Oh,
would.
let's
I'd
do
be
it.
down.
I'd be down.
Trader's mukbang.
Yes. All right. Hold on. Putting this as an idea.
Yeah, OnlyFans for keyboard ASMR. Hey, it's halal.
Mariam.
What do you do for work? I make ASMR clicky keyboard videos.
Wouldn't be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Probably wouldn't be in
Listen.
the top 10.
If a girl can sell her farts in a jar,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not even kidding.
Or the
about that.
bath water. That's the one that's
Oh,
so
God.
gross.
Disgusting. So gross.
Yes, Drew, you heard it right. Actually, she makes over 100K a month with it too, so just saying.
Jesus.
I don't know. I've never been so disgusted and impressed at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good point. Swinging cheese, crackers, and clicks. Hell yeah. 3 C's of life, man. Oh gosh. We gotta start like archiving our background chats.
I told you we got to sell access to it. Yeah,
I'd
Leia,
sell
how
access to it.
about that local sports team and or university?
You get like today's thread. We literally just sell the threads. All right. Hold on. I know the answer to this.
Oh, man.
Oh man, guys. Y'all are wild.
Wild
All
session.
right, give us a dumpy here.
Yeah, I like that push down now. I really do like it. $100 a pop? Nick,
Yeah.
don't be that cheap, man. What the hell?
Wow.
Shoot. $100 a message.
You really undervalue us.
Can you buy the background chat?
USA, you took your profit at view up. Nice, congrats.
Nice. Good job.
Little scalpy. I'm still in it, USA, so they'll be a bit more patient than you, fortunately.
Oh my God! Finally, Jesus. So
A great trade. You barely had any drawdown, USA. That was great. Good scalp.
USA.
That's awesome. Those are the best.
So for you, some of you small cap enthusiasts, there's been a huge run on a biotech today, CRBP. Tons of activity on it. I don't know. I know nothing about it, but I just bought 100 shares. Fuck it. Not financial advice.
Never financial advice.
Yeah, Leia, we need NQ and NG to go down. I'm with you. I'm not in an NG trade, but I wanted to go down for you.
Oh, dog's going crazy now.
That's mine.
Yours?
I'm assuming a delivery.
He's like, give me some of that biotech stock, dude.
Hold on, guys. Hold on just a second.
You're good, man.
Sunny.
Holding up for
Oh,
you.
he's getting out the chunklas. Like, hey, who's making all that noise?
What are
Make
you
me come out
doing?
there.
And we get the dumpy dump now.
Okay, would
Just that
you
little-
rather in the markets see 5 seconds into the future? No. Hold up. 5 minutes into the future,
Or
instantly know when it's gonna reverse.
obviously
5 seconds
minutes
in the
into
future.
5 minutes.
5
in the
minutes?
5
future.
minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, of course. Easy.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
That's like knowing the
But if
next
you-
hand in a blackjack table.
Yeah, and if you look 5 minutes into
Yeah,
the
but
future,
if you know
can
when it's
see
gonna reverse,
Yeah, but when you go 5 minutes into the future, you will see when it reverses.
not necessarily.
I would
No,
look
that's
at it
true.
like, if I
But
know
look,
it's going to be 50 points up in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna
Exactly.
100 ton long.
Exactly.
All
One and done,
all
baby.
all
That's
right.
it.
You don't need the reversal for that. You just get to know what happens in the next 5 minutes.
Okay,
Silly
would you
question.
rather have
Next.
would you rather have a perfect entry but bad exit, or sloppy entries but perfect exit timing?
Huh?
It's the same.
No, it's not.
Both sucks.
Yeah, both
Sloppy
sucks, but-
entry, beautiful exit.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like I'm winning. The other one, sloppy exit, sounds like I'm losing.
That one of them's more gambly than the other.
What kind
So
of sweet
that one makes
question
sense
is
for you,
this?
Nick.
So Nick
Oh
wants
dear
to see what-
heavens. Move on to the next question before the comments get crazy.
I was just about to say, like, okay, we're going back there again.
5
no.
hours, please. Yeah, you and me both. Let's just see the whole next day. That'd be great. Let's see.
What did I miss there? I feel like I missed something.
Well, we
Too
were talking
much,
about you
man.
getting up and
Yeah.
Oh no, so I hear my dog barking, and I always check the front camera just to be sure, right? You know, whatever. And I see a car in the driveway I don't recognize, and somebody taking pictures of the front of my house.
Oh,
So,
hell no.
I'm up. So I get now. It was a delivery guy. It was a guy delivering.
Oh.
I think it was something. But and he had set it instead of front of the door. He'd set it on one of the chairs on the porch. So and it was like I think it was a. I didn't look at the bag. I don't know, but so it was a delivery. But I can't see that from the. So yeah, I'm getting up right there. I'm
Oh,
going up.
man.
I'm going out that door like ready to swing. Like
Mhm.
since we're on the.
Oh,
swing
yeah,
thing.
ready to swing?
Exactly. And it was just a delivery guy. And so yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't usually swing till later.
Yeah. Usually it's an evening thing, but we can go swing now. It's fine.
Wow, you're here early.
Oh, man.
That's first time swinging on Tradeify TV. And,
Yeah, it's not
here
the
we
type
are.
of delivery I ordered, but hey, he wasn't a bad looking dude. We'll see.
Oh man. Oh man.
It's great.
It's going too far now, guys.
Swingify TV's in full.
And if my wife is watching, we just got the basting cover from our registry. So I think my my uncle bought it for us. So if he's watching, thanks, Uncle David.
Oh God, Sam's good at the chat. He's a.
Oh my God,
Oh gosh.
this is great.
I hope that neither Brett nor Vinny or anybody in leadership checks out the chat and or stream.
Well, Chris, I have my moments. I can do both. Thankfully, I haven't had to do the latter for quite some time. But
UPS, United Parcel Swinging.
funded Swingify account. Wow,
Funded Swingify.
Wow, USA getting okay. Jesus. So we're ending early today, right, Nick?
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
are
God.
just about ready to wrap up the stream.
Wait, this is getting good. Should I do more of these?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me cook for a minute.
Yeah, cook up a good
let me
one.
chat GPT this for a minute.
Do it.
Okay. Would you rather, this one isn't like relaxed, guys. But would you rather trade pre-market only or only allowed to be trading during power hour?
Only pre-market.
Power hour.
Ooh.
I feel like I can gamble more in power hour, so power hour. Oh wait, no, pre-market for sure. CPI.
Yes, exactly, Nick. I was just about to say, like, the hell.
Yeah, wait.
What are you doing?
Clearly
Connecting the dots
pre-market.
up here, guys. Took a second. I'm still stuck on the swinging shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, pre-market for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess what defines pre-market?
Well,
Before New York
anything
Open.
before New York Open.
So like Asia and London, because I hate Asia, but like
Hey,
I have to
why you
only-
say you hate Asia?
All right.
Fuck.
The Asia session. The Asia
Do
session.
not redeem it.
Let's see what
Oh,
the chat
man.
thinks, actually. I'm curious. That's a good question.
Obviously pre-market. Like, there's not even a question. What the hell are you talking about?
Even power hour, more movement, more
Power Hour
liquidity.
has some good move. Yeah. Get the MOCs come out, man. I've been trading those and it's been pretty good.
Mm-mm.
Jackson Hole was pre-market, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was pre-market. I couldn't even like I wish I would have seen your face when you saw that candle.
My jaw literally dropped, and I immediately went to type into Brett and was like, "What the hell?"
Why didn't I full port this?
Yeah, we should have
Yeah,
taken
why not
50
full
minis
port?
on the house.
Man,
Yeah.
crazy. Well,
Damn, sun's coming out.
ET is what it is. There's still next year.
That is very true.
Oh, just posted that poll.
I mean, next year, Nick and I are going to be
Power hour.
full porting Jackson Hole like crazy.
Yeah, I'll literally go to Jackson Hole.
Full port it from there.
I'm like, sir, thank you. You just made me $500,000.
Anyone any quants over here? Tell me where the market's gonna go. So
You don't need that. Just need 2 orders.
true. There is a system. Why do they call it Jackson Hole? You know what? Retract
Yeah,
my question.
no.
We're not gonna go there.
Nope.
We're
Yeah.
not
Oh, it's
gonna
just
go
a
there.
place in Wyoming.
I know.
it's
I'm
just-
just saying. Why do they call it that?
I know, I don't know
Former
why
head
they
of the
need
Fed
that.
was Jackson.
All right, we're at 409 now. Target is at 390s on NQ. We need a little bit more push here.
I think we should run another giveaway just because everybody's been so good sitting here during the swing Joe
Ooh, okay.
contributing. It's quality stuff. We already know.
Market hurt marbles and it's dropping. I like it.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Pop, lock, and drop it.
Do you
Pop,
wanna
lock, and drop it.
do you wanna set a like goal, Nick, or you just wanna go for it?
Let's see. I'm thinking. Okay, hold on. Let me ask ChatGPT a question.
Oh, you damn kids in your Chat GPT.
I love it.
Do you know, I saw that Chat GPT released like usage numbers for the year so far. And as soon as schools were out, usage dropped 80%.
Really?
Like
Wow.
from the first week of June to the end of June, usage dropped 80%. And they said the only reason for that is because that's what everybody in high school and college uses now.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we didn't have Google or internet.
So Nick, what do you want? Like goal or just go for it?
Chat's been on fire today. I think we just go for it. We reward the
Alright.
good looks here. I don't want to do a like number because it'll be inappropriate.
All right. So
that
just
would
double
be
checking.
inappropriate. Not the rest of the show. That would be inappropriate. Thank goodness we've got limits. I'm gonna throw that one back at Nick a bunch. Oh, that's
Yeah.
appropriate.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
my.
let's do it then. If you wanna participate in this giveaway. By the way, what is it for, Nick? What are we giving away?
Let's do a 25K lightning funded.
25K Lightning funded. Okay. So if you want to get a chance to win a 25K Lightning funded account, you have to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and drop the keyword that I'm going to mention in a second here. Only once in the chat, not twice, not three times, not four times, because you will be disqualified. Trust me. The keyword is Swingify TV.
Swingify TV.
Good luck, everybody else.
Good luck. Shit never gets old.
I'm so glad you showed that to me, Mary.
I'm glad my purpose has been
Hey, somebody typed Singify TV. Well, you can sing too if you want.
Singify
Sing
TV.
while swinging.
Singify sounds like a shitty knockoff of The Voice.
Or just like a shitty app made by some random developer.
Or Nick, is it maybe an Indian version of The Voice?
Singify.
Singify. My name is Yashdeep Singh. I'm from Balanguru. Bengaluru.
Bangalore.
Oh gosh.
Oh man. I'm glad we don't have easily offended viewers.
No, our viewers are
If
the
we
best.
did, they're long gone.
Yeah.
Oh man. Swingify TV.
We can't seem to really break that freaking 400 level on NQ.
Oh, wow.
We need the 400s broken.
I know they're really holding that level.
Yeah.
435 now has some sellers.
We're pushing up. I don't like that.
ES kind of looks like the Empire State Building on the 5 minute.
It does.
Almost do.
True.
ES is just drawing the whole skyline of New York right now.
Hey, nice. USA, another scalp. Love to see it.
Good job, USA.
She's killing it.
He is.
Yeah, there you. Don't you know there, USA?
Wait, did we confirm that USA is actually from Canada?
No, she's
Oh, I
not.
don't know.
Oh,
It doesn't
Never mind.
matter. It's still
maybe
funny.
I just dreamt that.
He is not.
Have you guys ever? Oh my gosh! All right, here I am going on a tangent.
Go for
Have
it.
you ever experienced? Hold please.
Holding. I need to stream that because like I would love to have like just holding music on, like elevator music.
Oh my god! I'm like literally my brain just shut off. It just
Yeah, wait,
stopped
are you
working.
thinking of the question or what happened?
It shut off. My brain just stopped
brain
working.
fart.
Oh my God, what is it?
The USA,
Where, like,
she
you're
is a
sleeping and you
Canadian.
feel like something's weighing on you, and you're like, oh, your mind is awake, but you're not awake.
Yes and no. USA is Canadian, but she lives in the US. So
No.
Miriam, you okay?
Kind of, maybe.
Miriam's like,
I don't
I just imagine like the SpongeBob gif of like him running around in his brain, everything's on fire.
No, literally.
Or the Simpsons monkey.
Sleep paralysis. My gosh.
What
You
about
guys
it?
ever had that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I have
No,
no
never had sleep paralysis.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
I know what you're talking about. I've never had that. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I just remembered that.
Is
But
that like you just can't fall asleep?
no, it's the craziest thing. Okay? You literally imagine like you're asleep, okay? You're asleep. And then you think like you're hallucinating, like you think you're awake because you can like see things around you and you start seeing like shadows and stuff, but you feel like it's really hard for you to move. Like you're literally paralyzed. Your muscles
Oh.
cannot move, but you're mentally like aware of what's going on.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's
It is.
crazy.
Yeah, that sounds very terrifying. Yeah.
People talk about their sleep paralysis demons.
Yes.
Chris goes, last time I thought I was being abducted by aliens.
No, it's actually the wildest feeling ever.
That's so funny.
Did they did
what
they
it
probe
feels
you there,
like.
Chris?
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Wow.
What'd you say?
That's
Oh,
I don't like that.
no, I don't like that either. Let's go to a marble race. We need the market
Yeah,
to drop
Go
here.
to something happy. Go to something happy.
We need the marble
Light your
race to
candles.
drop the
Light your
market.
candles.
Yeah. Candles are already lit. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Give us the droppy.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
It's gonna be a great It's gonna be a great short entry, Nick.
Oh, it's Rainbow Road. Hell yes.
Nice.
Hey,
That's
now
exactly
Rainbow
what
Road,
it
let's go. Drop him.
When are we playing Mario Kart on stream there, Nick?
Hey,
Actually, we could probably do it sooner.
I would destroy you guys in Mario Kart.
All right, let's wager. I like to bet. Let's put $100 on it.
I'm in.
I'm still getting through the courses in the new one.
$100. I'll do it.
I like it.
We can do more if you want. You dare?
If I dare. Let's do 1,000.
All right, I'm in.
Drew put up $500. All right. We've got a couple
Absolutely, I
things
would.
technically we got to set up, and then we can do streams where we flip cameras between everybody, and that would be a really fun one.
Oh my god, Joey just said we need a Mario Party game night.
Dude, hell yes.
I'm down.
Drew says, I played Mario Kart every Thursday for 3 years. Yeah, you're a nerd.
Nerd.
No, Robert, none of us actually trade. This actually isn't even a trading stream. I don't even know what
Yeah, I don't
you're,
even know what
you're
we're doing here.
anticipating. This is actually Swingify TV. We don't talk
Oh,
about
Robert's back. Well, thanks for watching, Robert.
As you can see, we
Smarmy-ass
literally just
comments
play
the
with
whole
marbles
fucking
and
stream.
we do would you rathers.
Yeah.
We talk
Hey,
about topics.
Nick, did you enter the marble short though?
No, I didn't.
The hell are you doing?
Well, I was trying to see how much I actually wanted to wager on a Mario Kart race.
I just like how we get called. He's calling us idiots, yet he's been here the whole stream.
Love that.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah, Nick's still in his short.
Yeah, I'm still in the short. So, Robert, if you consider a trader somebody who takes trades, absolutely.
He also, yeah, you're feared. He also seems like the type who's going to announce his departure at some point. So, you know, just wait for that. Like it's an airport.
You know how stressful it would have to be to work at an airport? I always think about
Oh my
that.
god, it would
Like
be
in the
Yeah.
like the at tower, like the control room, whatever that is.
That is
Ugh.
a crazy responsibility that you have working there.
Yeah. No way. Like that. Or even pilots. I don't know. That flying's like just crazy to me. It still is. I'll always be like completely impressed and just like not able to comprehend it.
One of the best pieces of comedy I've ever seen, and this is years ago, obviously, and they've taken, of course, much different paths since then. But the original The Man Show, I don't know if you watched that, when it was on Comedy Central. And this was pre 9/11, so keep this in mind. It was one of the first seasons of the show. They dressed, this is Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla, okay? They dressed as pilots, full-on pilots, and then I don't remember what airport it was, probably LAX or something like that, and then staggered through the airport with drinks in their hands, like going up to gates, like, because I'm ready to fly, you know, and like doing this in front, stuff you could never get away with doing nowadays, even besides the security risk. But yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Sounds fun. You know what's funny?
Douglas.
Robert saying it's entertaining. Do you hear yourselves? And then if you go look up the definition of entertainment refers to any activity, performance, or content that holds attention. You're still here. So yes, it's entertainment.
Damn right.
That's fun.
Where's Douglas?
Robert's obviously got a fetish for getting dunked on because he keeps sticking around.
I think that's called a cuck.
Hey, you know?
All right, we got our winner here. And our winner is Douglas Harrell.
Let's go, Douglas.
A cuck was not on my Tradeify bingo card.
Douglas, you just won a 25K Lightning funded account. Make sure to type something really quick in the chat so we see you're there.
Hey, Nick, make sure you delete this stream when we're done so HR doesn't see it.
Oh, man. I'm here just swinging.
Douglas says I'm here just swinging. Love it. Douglas, make sure to add your email address to your YouTube channel description and give Lil DJ here on screen max 7 days until you receive your account. He might be faster.
I will be faster, but everybody's got to give me 7 days. I don't like seeing all these tickets pop in. Where's my giveaway?
Okay, Craig David, 7 days.
Who the hell is Craig?
Took it for a drink on
Craig David?
Yeah.
Monday, take it for a drink on Tuesday. And then I can't say the rest of it because, you know.
Yeah, he gets busy with her on Wednesday.
Oh,
and
you're
on
too
Thursday
young
and
for Craig
Friday and
David.
Saturday, they chill on
I don't know
Sunday.
who the hell that is.
You know he's British?
Who's British?
Craig David.
I wouldn't know that. I know the song, but it's like the most one-hit wonder motherfucker ever. So like, why would I know anything about him?
He had some couple bangers. Rendezvous is a good one. But
No.
you know what? Whatever. Y'all are too young for this anyway. Now I sound like Matt.
Yeah.
Look who I'm turning into. It's like those progressive commercials where it's like you're turning into your parents.
Yes,
Just
my
turning into-
wife and I have, since we bought our house, and because those are specifically designed for homeowner. Like, yeah, we're 100% like that. Don't worry, Mary. I will send you a nice pack of Werther's Originals.
You know what?
And I don't know, something other old people.
I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with it. I mean, Nick's going the opposite direction. He's going like, 23-year-old white girl with a Stanley Cup because of Whole Foods and crackers and all.
I mean, you could just say
about
basic
background,
white bitch. It's fine.
I can't help it.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I appreciate these kind of things in life. It's the little things. I love it. Candles, cheese, diet
Stanley
pop,
Cups.
Stanley Cups.
Can somebody tell me what was so damn special about those things? Because it took me a month to realize they weren't talking about the actual Stanley Cup.
What?
I don't know. They just blew up because they were like trendy. A girl made a video, maybe.
I blame white women for Stanley Cups and Taylor Swift.
Oh, Lord.
I can't imagine the Tradeify TV demographic crosses over with Swifties very much, so I might be safe there.
Yeah, maybe not. You should be
Man, Nick, this trade is just working ya. We are in the London girl bye. We're in the lunchtime era right now, so I don't know. Sometimes we don't get the moves we like during this time.
Oh, it was the lady whose car burned down and her Stanley Cup survived?
Oh, I remember reading about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No Swifties, just swingies. Yes, sir.
The Swingies. Is that our crew name now?
No, it's not.
Swingies?
The Tradeify Swingies.
I hope not.
That sounds like a team that plays the Harlem Globetrotters when the Generals aren't in town. Yeah, Drew in the background chat. That's what I thought when anybody talked about Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's what I was like, yeah, it is like the little Stanleys with the, the water bottles. but you're talking about the different Stanley Cup that you actually win during a tournament. Got it. What's your stop on this play, Nick?
48.50. They making me work for that one. I've been in this for quite a while now. I entered it at 11:45, and it's now 12:15. I've been in it for half an hour.
That's all? It's only been half an hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean? That's long for a trade that is right now 10 points in a loss.
Well, it does feel like more than half an hour.
Especially after we were up 29 points. Damn it. Damn it.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Leia. Leia, you're funny.
This is most likely going to stop me out. I'm surprised if they don't stop me out here.
Let's see if we can find some resistance. Well, yes, I'd be looking for resistance at 64.53. The 41s are holding so far. Really just like wicked right to that level, but I'm
stopped out.
Yeah.
Hiya. Uncle Roger. Why you vegan? Go eat leaf.
I haven't heard that one.
Okay, naughty.
You didn't go over your London trades, Nick. Did you take any?
I did take a gold short, but that wasn't worth talking about. Just a little range trade. But besides that, London session was very slow today, actually. Nothing worth going over.
Getting a little bit of buying pressure coming in here on both futures. 460 has some sellers if anyone's in any trade right now. 460, and then I see maybe some resistance at 480 and 85. Otherwise, 500 would probably be that next target, if not breaking high of day.
High of day, eh?
Is Robert trying to rap right now? Bro, take the L.
Yeah, at this point.
What is he talking about?
What are you doing?
I don't know, but like he just got like Miriam
Did you
was
wake up on
Kendrick
the
and he was
wrong
Drake,
side of
and like he's still trying to clap back. It's not.
Like, bro.
Yeah,
See,
take
here's
the
what I
L.
don't understand. It's just like if you're miserable, keep that to yourself or go heal that, because you don't need to bring it to other people. Go do some spiritual journey or something. Go drink a matcha. Go on a hot girl walk.
I love it.
Like, some people are just so miserable and it shows. Like, relax.
Well, honestly, social media has really what was it? Who was it? I think it was Mike Tyson said, social media has shown that too many people grew up without getting punched in the face for being disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah. Try being in public more and someone will just get pissed off enough with your shit and just show you.
I mean, I would ban him, but he's just getting humiliated. It's kind of funny, actually. I'm enjoying it. He's eventually going to curse or cross the line or something, and we'll do it. It's fine, but we try to be slower with that. There's some streams if you just say you hosts suck, like you're banned for life. No, we're cool for some dialogue. We dish it out. We go back and forth with people. We have no problem with that. But yeah, once somebody crosses from funny to just being a miserable fuck, there's no reason to.
Yeah.
Something tells me Robert's gonna be back tomorrow, though.
Yep, but let's not give him any more attention at this point.
Those 460s are still holding as resistance a little bit here on the NASDAQ.
Well, yeah, it's a different Tyson quote. Mike Tyson didn't know much other than getting hit in the face, so he just happened to be very good at it.
And biting ears.
and biting ears.
Well, I didn't say he wasn't disturbed. It's just. Yeah, I mean, listen, Jelly, I was hired as the eye candy. That was made very apparent to me very early on. So I'm okay with that. Y'all can feel free to objectify me.
Objectify. Explode.
Objectify you. Okay, wow.
Oh my, what a rejection.
This 5-minute candle, damn.
That same area, 453 on ES, still holding as resistance. Wow. They're really selling this. Lord.
What happened?
Just get in the chat. We listen, guys. I know some of you probably think we're bullshit when we say we have the best chat. You guys are fucking hilarious.
Very true.
Honestly, you guys, this is a pretty fun job. I'm not gonna lie, and it's good when we work with people that we like and genuinely get along with, and we do all genuinely get along behind the scenes. Although Miriam and I are gonna start a fake social media beef just to pump our numbers at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's you guys make this job a lot of fun. We appreciate you. Even sad sacks that come in here from time to time, we appreciate you.
Not the sad sacks.
I mean, dude's just helping our retention numbers, so it's all good.
I know, it's great.
It's true.
Wow, what a reject.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Versace won. Or is it Versace? I don't know.
I think it's Versace.
No, I know, I'm joking. But the way I see these is on book maps. I use book maps to see where the order flow is, and those were the sellers that I was seeing, but also just levels that I have on my chart from previous, technical analysis. So yeah, 53 is going to be a level on ES, which is pretty much what I was expecting to happen here. But I mean, I wasn't expecting this much of a rejection, but clearly it's a strong level that they're trying to save from being accepted above. So we'll see. Right now, NASDAQ is really just, what do you call it, Matt? Humping VWAP?
It is humping VWAP, yeah.
I mean, it's really just, yeah, I mean, the EMAs and VWAP are getting pretty close together. ES, still rejecting both, but let's see. I think the next level down on ES, if we can clear 41 and then get down to 38, I think we have a good chance of hitting the 30s. So I think that was yesterday's high, I believe, around this area. So that's what we'll get. We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow gets some, I wouldn't say like better price action, because the morning wasn't great. That was mean, but hopefully we get better action tomorrow morning, and we'll see what we get.
All right, guys. Well, we're kind of getting to it here.
We are.
Yeah.
You know what, Matt? This time I'm gonna start.
Okay.
You know why? Because Miriam promised that she's gonna outro you.
All right.
I forgot.
So we gotta get both outros now. But hey, we're coming close to 12:30, so that means actually funny. We never signed Nick off. He's still here.
I know, you gotta get.
That
one
was
for
too
him,
fun.
too.
That was good.
Yeah, so
we'll let Nick send this whole stream out. I'll intro him.
All right, do it. Let's do it. So I'm gonna go to Miriam straight. But no, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It was fun. We had Amas on, we had Coach Tank on. If you missed that, make sure to rewatch the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow in the London session stream at 2:45 a.m. Eastern time, which is 7:45 a.m. UK time. And then obviously, as usual, we're gonna have our 8:30 a.m. Eastern time stream, New York tomorrow. With Lumi Trades on as a guest, so definitely tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a fun day. But yeah, let's send this around the horn, as my good friend Matt would say. And I'll start with Miriam, our one and only future slaying, matcha drinking, self-muting, hawk girl walking, stranger hugging, Slack notification hating, do not disturb mode forgetting, phone buzzing, bottom tick loving, rap battle killing, non-official Disney princess, curly trader, matcha mommy.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, definitely missed that this morning, but thank you for the outro there. Outro. Oh man, guys. All right. It's been a day, but we appreciate all of you guys for hopping on with us today. And for 22K subscribers, love you guys so much and appreciate you guys. Even if you don't find us entertaining, we're still here every single day. And we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. But I am going to pass it on to Matt. All right, ready for this?
Okay.
Highway strategy, inventing, dad joke killing, news observing, patience mastering, lawn mowing, paper trading, mega ranting, god of sarcasm, most beautiful ball trader, newlywed, Matt Hensley.
Thank you very much, Miriam. Thank you, Nick, as well. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching again. We really appreciate it, and we will be back tomorrow with Lumi Trades. Really excited for that. Miriam's looking forward to that, so she's not ganged up on by the dudes like she typically is on the program here. But to send us out, I am going to introduce the degen trading, money gun shooting, cloak wearing. He lives way the fuck up in the sky in Chicago. Whole food shopping, Lil Degen. Nick.
CPI Nick.
Hell yeah.
CPI Nick.
Well, appreciate everybody tuning in for the first ever edition of Swingify TV. And if you don't know, we have our game night tonight. Who knows if we'll change that name as well. So tune in to game night and then Lumi tomorrow. But appreciate everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Swing on.